space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Confidence. Its one-year mission, to train the next generation of Starfleet, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to help all go where no one has gone before.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nat 13 Star Trek Ascended. Woo, I'm your Dungeon Master August Schmidt, or Game Master August Schmidt. With me, as always, are the wonderful members of the Strike Team aboard the USS Confidence. Hello, everyone. Good
Strike Team! Strike Team!
All right. Oh, careful.
Guys.
That's your one use of the night.
Everyone gets one.
We're supposed to chant it together.
Too late.
Guys.
You used it.
All right, now everybody else.
I will warn you. You're gonna just to wait it out. Oh, what a move! What an actual move! Oh.
D&D, play D&D with your friends. They said.
Bullied.
They said.
No, I'm doing D&D and I'm getting virtually bullied.
Not virtually.
No, this is real.
We're in person.
This is in person. This is a fantasy. It's so good to see everyone. Last we saw the crew of the Confidence, specifically Strike Team, heading to Starbase Alkali, finding, of course, Admiral Muero with a lot of lung problems, searching through, finding not only that the Jem'Hadar had snuck onto the base and planted what seems to have been a bit of a dangerous fungal species, but given you were able to track down and locate a changeling aboard that seems to have been kind of leading the operation. From clever use, of course, with Dehina and Sal being able to stop the big bombing and keep the fire from spreading, the Owl having to perform surgery, of course, with the Jem'Hadar having transported into the room, finally accumulating with all of you being able to take down the Jem'Hadar, but not before Admiral Muero shot some of the remaining Jem'Hadar to keep them from revealing his emergency technical hologram. This kind of like turret made to look like a person. Some tech he'd rather not get out yet. Reporting back, though, to Bagarat's Transport 55, you all got the message from the Confidence that there had been an attack aboard by Orion pirates.
Sorry, I just recognized
the music. Yeah,
that's the show I'm watching.
Yeah, I know, right?
I was like, wait a second.
That's the. As you all rush back, this is where we are kind of gonna pick up, as we are rushing back to the USS Confidence, and the Confidence is making its way back to Earth. Because, as we know, we need to have a memorial service for Jumbo. Chief Science Officer who died in the line of fire when the pirate captain, this Orion woman by the name of Taela, threw a bomb at the warp core. And the explosion not only gave some radiation poisoning to members of the bridge crew, but did take out the Chief Science Officer. As we find our way on to Earth, it has been a few cycles, and of course, one of the most interesting, before I forget, because Dehina, looking at some of this record and log, you haven't heard the name Taela in years, we shall say. And the last time, it wasn't a bad parting, but it was a bit fraught in that relationship of a family of, we're not doing great. And the last I saw, you were going your way, I was going mine. And so to be that I wasn't aboard the ship, which coincidentally enough is the one you tried to like board and steal the warp core of, but I happened to be off because of a mission. Crazy irony. All of you know immediately, of course, emergency personnel was dispatched to the Confidence, and scans of the immediate sector began, but the Orions were not found. Interesting enough, something that you learned, of course, from Captain Mtavash, your captain, the Orions it is very interesting how they got you guys, so to speak, as the USS Confidence. Heading into warp, not only were they able to warp along with, the USS Confidence is outfitted currently with some of the best hull plating to literally be an anti-piratey boarding system. The equipment the Orions used seems specifically designed to get inside the Confidence. Now, of course, what Captain McTavish kind of put out to the crew is, thankfully, it wasn't like specific. It's like there's really, hopefully, no way they would have known where you were, and it's not like the tech was designed off of the Confidence's specs, but the specific diamond-based drills they were using were cut in the gear jag position that would tear through the inlaid steel zinc alloy that is used in your guys' hull plating. Something that, of course, wouldn't work in any normal scenario unless you were at warp and your shields are down. With that all being said, a lot of questions are unanswered, but no sign of the pirates emerged. And of course, from most records, doesn't seem like there was a lot to go off of in the first place. No one had ever heard of this pirate before, at least not on any official Starfleet records. As, of course, finishing up reading through these logs, it's kind of that smash cut of we see the data pad being set down. All of you, the funeral was rather short, and right now we're in kind of that memorial-esque service where at the Federation headquarters, beautiful open lawn with a lot of natural flora and fauna of San Francisco. There is this beautiful crystalline mound where the prism refractions make that very chroma scale colors to refract the name, for Jumbo, his stardate, birth, death, occupation. And right now it's kind of this open gathering where there's a lot of people here. You're seeing everyone from the Fleet Admiral Hank Noble here to, of course, your Captain McTavish. Most of the crew is still here. A couple have left. What I would ask is, in this moment, as it's kind of that like, well, we're here now. We just kind of came back from our mission and cleaned up to get ready. Is there anything people would be doing here, talking to anyone in particular, or saying anything yet?
I think.
Did you have something to say?
I didn't even
No, I didn't say.
What's
no,
that, Granny?
Hmm?
No, I was just gonna say, I think well, first off, I'm wearing mourning clothing, so it's my exact same cadet floral uniform, but the flowers are black.
I love it.
No, the base is black, the flowers
Base
are
is
still
black.
pink.
Yeah. I love it.
And I think I'm probably just, like, standing quietly by Sal, we didn't know the guy, so it's just kind of like that awkward, like, when you go to somebody's party or funeral,
It's
and,
not
like,
quite
you're
a party.
where it's like you're at a social event for
Yeah.
somebody that you don't really know, so it's like
It's-
so awkward.
It's
Yeah.
very much that, like, you would yet to even really get to meet
exactly.
Commander Jumbo. Like, they
Like,
were
had
in
conversation.
Ilrian
Yeah.
that served, that, like, you all had just kind of been assigned to the Confidence, and it's like, okay, just wild.
Yeah.
There's a few, like, you can see some of the bridge crew are a little more shaken, it seems, like, just kind of in that, like, wow, we had to deal. And it does seem, there's a bit of the crew, but definitely, Gibbon, you're about in that majority. A lot of the crew of the Confidence, it is in that we're going to be here respectfully, but, man, we don't know what to really do, right?
Yeah,
Like, what do you do and say?
Like, some people probably had a more close experience with him in going to the academy, but, like, none of us were in his circle, and
yeah.
none of us were.
I mean, at this point, I'm probably closer with Nemorum than I am
Yeah,
with him.
right.
And I've only talked to Nemorum, like, twice. You
I
know,
had
it's
like a conversation
Yeah.
with the guy. I'm probably closer to the medical staff because I spent like an hour in there getting tested for being roofied.
Yeah. Black
and we
Opal having
immediately like left.
What I will say then is, in this moment, everyone is allowed to make me a perception check. This is within 30 feet, so the Andorian racial feature that you get is going to help give advantage. So everyone making that perception check because there's something that one could see. Yes.
That's a nat 20.
Nat 20.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, you're the only person that's gotten a nat 20 out of all the groups so far. That's pretty cool.
I got a slutty 20.
I'd like to think,
A dirty 20.
I'd like to think it's
Synthetically.
actually Sal that points out whatever it is.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Val?
I got 20.
He just like points
24.
at something directly behind what you're looking
Also,
at.
Yeah.
There
you're
you
gonna
go.
hate me.
There's a rat.
What's interesting?
Level up. I'm sorry.
Got to level up.
I just
Go ahead,
happened
start
in the
figuring.
past
Oh, you're good. You're good. Yeah, what could have happened within the past week? Bit of a deep cut for real lives of people with the surname Schmidt.
Funerals, am I right?
Yeah, right.
Woo.
So back to our fantasy funeral, right? Like, let's go back to the fake one.
Yikes.
Fun.
Oof.
Gibbon, this is pretty incredible. You are the only person to have succeeded the check needed to get everything out of all the groups. I have a question for you. I will be telling you, of course, what you see. On the 18-20-24, you guys are seeing there's a lot that's about to happen, but you're not going to get full stories. It's that very much when you're at any social event and you overhear things or see things. Gibbon, in this moment, you get this choice. Would you rather I kind of roleplay out what you're about to see because you would tell the members of the strike team, or I could tell you out in the hallway and you can choose what you would want to relay back? Because there will be stuff that it could be that it'd be nice to keep the information for yourself.
I think I'm gonna have you tell me out there because.
And then you can
Okay,
choose.
listen, Gibbon is not a team player necessarily.
And
You're
you got
good.
put in charge of the
Oh, no.
strike.
Well, I mean,
Sorry.
in terms of keeping you guys safe, of course, but like if it's
For
just some
sure.
random shit about people I don't care about, I'm not gonna tell you. Like,
Keeping you
You're
safe.
not
And so, no, that's fair. It's,
It's like-
we will. I'll quickly kind of tell you what's going on, and then you can choose what is relayed back. And you guys can just talk.
I should have taken the lucky feat and rolled it 3 times.
I forgot to level up. I'm a horrible person. Whee!
Will anybody mind if I like crochet?
No,
Because my hands must be doing something.
all good, dude.
You're
I
good.
feel that.
I am paying like astute attention right now, but I'm still doing stuff. I feel bad, but you know.
I mean, there are times where it's like, we'll be playing Stardew in the middle of him giving a monologue.
Oh, okay. The fact that he has called me up because we're friends on Steam, he's like, "Hey, turn that Stardew off," and I'm like,
Yeah, and it'll pop up on my phone, because
Like,
at one point
Eleanor's
I had
playing
the
Stardew.
Steam on here, and it's like, Ella's playing Stardew. And I'm like,
That's terrible.
Like,
Oh. Oh shoot, frick, dang.
that one time that I was giving a monologue and called you out on it too.
rude. The rude sounds rude. So I'm trying to figure out. I don't want a massive random thing, people. You don't get to.
I need to buy myself a dice
Unless you see what. Don't get yourself a dice tray.
Ella's
Yes,
trying,
sir.
Ella's trying to get you a dice
All
tray.
right.
Go on.
pays to roll nat 20.
Oh, I want to ask for
Oh,
a
I'm
dice
so
back.
dumb.
So,
You can't choose.
what you all get is during the memorial service, after, of course, you go down the line and shake hands with Fleet Admiral Noble, Captain McTavish, some like after kind of that greeting in the memorial garden,
I was able to find quite a few.
Black Opal, Vaal, and Dahima, the three of you notice Admiral Shaw was talking with Admiral Noble, and you catch this last name, damn it, Cade, and is storming off.
Who said that?
Admiral Shaw. You see, because Admiral Shaw, the more grizzled-looking kind of
Is he
officer.
the Pedro Pascal?
Admiral, yes, actually, no, that's a great way to put it. He's very much that Pedro. He's like older, graying, but
Smile
clean-shaven, unlike Pedro Pascal.
No.
But
I
you
mean,
see,
it's fine.
Admiral Noble, who's that very, again, black, slick back hair, kind of starting to gray, those like piercing eye, nose, jawline. He's just like nodding. Immediately, someone else comes up to him. It looks like just two of the admirals got into a bit of an argument at the memorial service, which isn't bad, but it is interesting to be like, I wonder what happened, what's going on. By Gibbon may or may not know. In this moment, all of you will finish up, and you have about 24 hours of shore leave that they've given you planet side, just to like do whatever you want to do, shall we say. You're allowed to like go to bars, go meet up with friends or family if you have any on planet side. Like, whatever you're really feeling in this moment is totally allowed. So the question is, like, is anyone wanting to do something? Or like, ooh, I could go quickly buy something before we head back to the ship. Anything like that. Black Opal, son.
I have two things.
Oh, gotcha.
One is going to a pet store and acquiring a couple of chinchillas.
Gosh.
The other one is I want to take... I would have saved the handkerchief that What's-His-Bucket coughed into.
Oh.
Malero.
Yeah,
Admiral
Malero.
Malero?
And, like, sealed it in, like, a contained kind of thing. And then I want to take it to, like, the science center here and kind of explain, oh yeah, like, we were in this situation where these guys were using this, like, fungus as a weapon of sorts. To try
That's
and,
super
like,
cool, yeah.
hey, this is something that now is something that we need to worry about in case they try it again, that we have something to kind of counteract.
The chinchillas are going to be the hardest part. Go ahead and give me a brief investigation check. Actually, yeah. Fun fact, they're a popular pet, believe it or not. That's real fact.
Not that you can't get one,
so
sold
it's
out.
a DC 12, but just make me a quick investigation check. Yeah, like, did everyone buy one today? I don't know if that makes sense.
They were Jumbo's
investigation.
Let's go.
There's a whole cage of them. Just at his...
He had like 14. This isn't sanitary.
So that's a 16.
16. You are able to find a pet store in San Francisco that offers a lovely selection of chinchillas, all with beautiful little gray shine coats. And you wanted 2?
And guinea pigs.
Oh no.
Yes.
2 chinchillas and how many guinea pigs?
2.
How many credits or latinum do you currently have?
Well, I won some.
You did win, right?
And then whatever I had...
I gave you 15 back after.
So you gave me 15, then I won
50
some. And
on
then...
your excursion to the casino, yeah.
And then whatever I probably had from just the start of...
Usually campaign. About 15. I will say you would have about 80 latinum or transferable to credit if you're on Earth. The simple trade back and forth. Go ahead and just mark down 20 all said and done for 2 chinchillas and 2 guinea pigs.
What?
It said, wait, Earth went back to the gold standard?
No, this is the future. We're finally on a standard that makes sense. A arbitrary number standard that we all say, all right.
Yes, we all agree and say,
that makes sense.
$1.
Cool. Yeah, literally.
It's called bartering.
You mark those down. Finding a laboratory is actually the easier part. There's some really nice biolabs on Federation campus that you can use, let alone some from other high-end university or science institutions, just like that you could easily travel to.
Kind of want to like try and get like a Federation like main kind of lab that they'd be able to.
You can go through the closest Federation big lab. There is an officer. This is you would immediately kind of get Commander Donnie. Commander Donnie. What immediately strikes you is Commander Donnie seems to be about 3 feet tall, and has that full head of hair, but looks to be like what we would call in Earth years like 80 or 90. Very, very old person. As you come up, you see they kind of look at you just, hello, Lieutenant. How may I be of assistance?
We Well, me and my crew was sent on a mission as lately. I'm part of the Confidence. And on this mission, we encountered this fungal bacteria. I remember I don't remember the name of Shane, but I remember he would know. Of like, this is the fungus. It was used as a weapon by the Jem'Hadar.
Oh, Jem'Hadar.
Yes.
Were you in the Gamma Quadrant?
No.
They were way off quadrant. They basically
kind of pulls up. You were with the USS Confidence, but this seems here you were in the Beta Quadrant of the galaxy, and you encountered this fungus with Jem'Hadar?
Yes. So they were using it as a way to try and kill a ton of people on a station. Station 621 or whatever it was.
621 or Alkali, that kind of
Alkali station. And I wanted to bring it to a Federation lab in order to try and just be like, hey, this is a thing that they are doing. And if they try it again, maybe we can come up with some kind of countermeasure or some way to kind of
interesting
risk.
Well, come along with me. They're gonna bring you all the way back to their lab. And is going to start looking at this. Just pulling up. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to make a quick roll. I'll let you know right now that Donnie uses, of course, intelligence-based, is a +5 member of the Federation, knows their stuff. We just want to hit a DC 15 for maybe some good stuff, but on a 20, 25, so forth, we'll get great results.
Was that really bad?
That was an 8 for a total of 13.
Daniel's an idiot.
Commander Donnie kind of brings in Donnie. Donnie, they're looking through some of their files, bring it under, start taking samples. Well, if this was Jem'Hadar, of course, looking at this, I've never seen a fungi behave in such a way. You watch as they start like that slow experimentation, kind of that heat test, that cold test, starting to like really go through, and the fungi does behave rather erratically. Whereas like putting close to heat sources, it naturally moves towards the heat, and then in the cold test, it starts rapidly expanding. Things that aren't normal that you would expect in any like virus, germ, or fungi. And so you see Donnie just, have to say this is a brand new bit of species you brought me here, Lieutenant. I've never seen a fungi act like this. But of course, if this is Jem'Hadar technology, it could be a weaponized form. You wouldn't happen to know how old this is. Is this a fresh sample, newer? What exactly did this sample come from?
This sample came from somebody who had been infected by said fungi, which came from a plant that had been infected. So that was
So it's not an original species source.
It was
no, that's good to
in
know.
Their room. They caught the fungal infection. It
so
grew
this
in
is
their
a
lungs.
bit that came from them.
And then they coughed it into this.
Well, Lieutenant, I'm more than happy to keep looking at this for you, but without it being a primary source, I'm not sure what else I could really find for you. You see, fungi, they do love to just kind of grow where they need to, and so, especially in this case, it's something I'm going to categorize. I'll try my best, but I don't know what else I can tell you.
Okay.
He takes it, of course, and will give you, like, personal data number in case you need contact or other information.
Yeah, but just letting other kind of throwing it in the system logs for everybody of just like a, hey, Jem'Hadar using
I can
kind of attacks.
I can do so, but
No.
I can tell you this. I don't know who's going to read it. no one's really ever seen this. This is kind of a new scenario. So I'll put it in for you.
Which is why it should be important.
Of course.
A new scenario.
We're
We're still in the simulation.
What are you talking about? This whole campaign, you've been in the holodeck. Wow.
The finale is like, we've got to turn it off.
I would never go that meta. It would hurt my brain.
That would have been insane.
Can you imagine? It's like, yeah, you did a whole year on a holodeck. Now you can be real.
I just thought to myself, what if I had rolled, and then I rolled a nat 20?
I will say, it was definitely, Donnie was the one that needed to roll because they've got the equipment and know-how. Is there anything else people want to do on Earth before heading back to the Confidence? I know everyone's got kind of their stuff. I saw 1 hand, 2 hand,
3 hand, 4
3 hand.
3 hand. So 1 hand. So
No,
1,
not
2,
me
3.
hands.
Oh, so
No
1.
hands.
No hands.
1, 2.
Doesn't
Okay,
have
1, 2. No hands. No hands.
Tahina has
Two hands.
nothing on Earth.
Not here.
hand,
No, anyway.
red hand, blue
Val.
hand.
So, we kind of talked about how in the backstory with Val that she had friends on Vulcan who were human,
Mhm.
and it's kind of how she has a little bit of some stumbles in paying respect to her culture. And I want to know if any of them live on Earth or join Starfleet, and if so, I want to see if they can vibe.
On a pure luck check,
Did you roll one?
did you know that every single major Val that you could call a friend or a general acquaintance that you have pleasure greeting with joined Starfleet, which Starfleet.
Every single one.
Every single one. And did you know that every single one is currently on deployment somewhere else in the galaxy right now? On a natural one, any person you've
sent
ever
out a
had
text.
acquaintance with has
It's like,
joined
it's
Star.
like I had to grow up on this place in Vulcan group chat. Like,
Which
hey, yo
I
guys,
grew up in.
anyone on Earth, I'm off deployment for a day.
It's like
Yo,
those
you're in
cesspool
Starfleet. No way,
Facebook
me
things.
too. Right now, I'm currently on the edge of neutral zone. Talk to you later. Actually, I just got positioned in a starbase doing some laboratory research into some asteroid tails. Just let me know.
TTYL.
Oh, not gonna lie, I
Over and
literally
over.
just left Earth, but it'd be such a big thing to ask my captain to like beam back down, like just some other time. Every single person.
There's one person in the chat that's like, absolutely, I'm
No, not
free."
Jim!
Yeah, exactly.
No!
You need a buffer with Jim, please.
It's like anybody and Jim.
Yeah.
I was like, Jim's
Great.
alright.
We
but
all
I
know
gotta have
Jim.
the.
Ooh, I'm
extra-
getting called to the lab.
I gotta do surgery.
Chief Officer Jamie, my
My pager's
my
going
chief
off.
med,
Gotta
she
go.
needs me right now. Ooh, sorry.
What are you talking about? I'm kidding. I won't show up to striking session.
Just
No, actually, I
The
do
Muppet
want
Show,
to play a session
what?
with you sometime.
It would be fun sometime.
Just to,
I want to
'cause it's
just
not like it's-
experience
but
what
it's
it's
I
like
was
to
like
have
one
you
of the
play the
Muppet
Muppet
tests.
instead of
So at
August.
least
It's
you want to
wild
just
because all
curious.
you've seen is my NPC of people.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to see.
That's what's gonna be
Ooh.
fun is we'll slowly get, like when people want to or have time, we can rotate around
Yeah.
before one like
'Cause I've
fun
seen-
reel altogether. But yeah,
I've been a part of the
um,
morning session on Sundays, and they're fun.
Oh yeah.
But I haven't seen the bridge crew.
Gibbon.
So I
Give
have
it.
Sorry.
2 things I want to do. The first one is Gibbon's 2 brain cells knocked together, and he's kind of thinking, how did those Orion pirates know where we were at? He's kind of thinking, like, because he remembers Cadet Hilton
Yeah.
I had
and
the same
sack
thought.
tapping that kid, and then finding out that he got
Sack
kicked off
tapping that
because of
kid.
the breach of security.
Someone leaked security.
So I don't know
it
that
would be
Gibbon
for
would
our-
know where to go to think, but
Yeah.
like he's like sitting there like,
If we
damn.
the frustration of like, if I was smarter, I could do this.
Literally, if I
but-
was
Yeah.
smarter, I would have sack tapped him harder.
harder, and then I know.
Sentiment. What is with that
Yeah,
constipated
Yeah, right?
look on
Like-
your face?
What?
Why do you look constipated?
I'm having a lot of difficulty pooping. No, but for real, I'm kind of. You remember Hilton, that That guy that I sack tapped that
Yes.
got perfect
Asserted
scores.
dominance in a very excellent way, yes.
That's one way to phrase it.
It was funny, but I can't...
Do whatever the hell you want. Do you see other Vulcans? Nobody cares, Val.
I care.
Isn't that a failing on some level?
I suppose.
Anywho...
What's your problem?
I don't know the first thing about anything, but there was a security breach with our ship's logs, and then we were attacked in warp. So something says to me that those have got to be
So we have to find some connection with the pirates to the ship.
You see Sal and his mother. Wait. I got something.
I'm just
What do you
imagining them
I got a personal message. I'm needed in the captain's quarters.
Okay.
Damn.
Wait, so you're looking for a connection to the ship
Yes.
with the Orion pirates?
Yes.
And I'm thinking this cadet.
Am
you
I
need to make a
invisible?
deception check?
Am I invisible?
No, this is perfect. Given looking straight at you.
The question is, did you tell us that your sister was the captain?
I would say
of
that's
the ship?
up to you to
Like,
divulge
if you
when
told
want
us,
to.
then we would not be having this
Wait,
conversation.
Well, and the
wait.
connection
We would
that
just all
Lincoln
turn our
is
heads.
like the connection Lincoln has seen, but that Gibbon is like
Is
trying to
dumb.
see, is that there was a security breach of this cadet Jack Hilton before we even took off.
Right.
Before we even started, and then if they
Someone
were able
with
to
the
stay
exact
in the system somehow off of that breach, the Orion pirates might have gotten in through that avenue, where they're like in, where they were just like watching and waiting, like essentially they had our location, they geolocated us, and then got us at the perfect moment.
Yo, who pinged?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, who dropped our ad?
Yeah, exactly.
Have you seen video or pictures of this Taylor?
You know what?
Have
I
you
probably would have
seen-
watched footage of the fights to see.
I'd say, yeah, maybe study.
Because then I think it's
Have
maybe
we
a little
seen the
bit
footage?
obvious.
Oh, were you the same species?
We are both like
Let
Are
me.
you the
as
same
far as-
hybrid species?
yes.
Orion
hybrid.
mostly,
Yeah, Gibbon
but
looks
there's
like,
the
like, what?
Andorian antennae that do give it away. Actually,
I
I will say
rolled a
this:
6 to
you
kinda-
can point it out, Dahina, in the video, wearing not only jaunty hat and bandana, very like roguish pirate look. Anyway, no one's gonna notice the antenna unless you point it out. Because in that heat of battle, when the hat kind of gets lopsided,
Okay.
you can point it out to anyone else. It's, oh, that was just a normal
Oh,
Orion.
right. Snap.
Like you were looking for it because it's like, yep, that's
Yeah,
her.
I know
Okay,
who it is.
so you can help in like showing the video, and so that is a fun little bit of information. Of look at that. That's not a normal Orion pirate. So to
Oh
speak.
shit! So you ratted us out.
Gibbon is
I-
the dumbest.
I have not spoken to Taylor in 20 years. So
I don't believe.
How
she did
old
that.
are you?
I'm 63.
They age at different
Good
rates.
God.
But also I am.
Wow.
Yes, we age at different rates.
But it's still
like,
old. So.
But yeah, I
Would be
I'm
the
over
equivalent of a
middle-aged.
human in
I
their
will say,
30s.
I
think,
will
correct?
say, when you
Or
looked at Taylor
late
on
40s.
the vids, Taylor looks great for being like upwards of
I
like.
sent you a text.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Who knows? Like,
wow, that's a hot,
Like-
hot woman or thing or person. I don't.
No.
It's kind of a blurry pixel. I
Oh,
can't
goodness.
tell.
Species.
A blurry
no.
single
That's a
pixel.
hot. No, it's a sylph.
Oh, you have
because
advantage. You have
species I'd
advantage
like to-
because
Okay,
of the
there you
vocal.
go.
Yeah, you good.
So that's as far as Gibbon could probably get in that train of thought.
What's Damon's
What
best
was your score? I know everyone's
The
best.
first roll was a 1.
Oh yeah, that would have been bad.
My total score. Hold on.
What are we rolling?
Don't worry
Just
about it.
Val.
Oh, it's only a +1. 16.
Are you rolling to
16
send
beats all
for
the passes.
sister?
Good.
Quick deception, little thing that Val did.
It would have been
Oh,
funnier if you guys found out, actually.
Yeah.
You probably
So-
were simping.
Let's
Yeah,
just
I was saying like. deception
let's
checks
just
to
think
manage.
about that and keep that in our heads and maybe you reconnect with your sister.
I'm back.
Hi,
Sal.
Sal.
I'm leaving. I got a solo mission.
I'm gonna
Can I
pat
have
him
a
on the
rat?
shoulder.
Wow, congrats, Sal.
Thanks.
Congrats.
Starfleet wants me. They've got some. They need
Yeah, cool. You're good.
a Gorn and ambassador. How many
Don't
rats?
forget your snacks.
Just one.
gives each of you a rat.
I put it in my bag, but I don't kill it.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah, these are live rats.
Oh, I didn't know.
No.
Wait, I'll take it.
Yes. Even worse, I'm like, it's just a dead, that's not a dead rat. Oh,
Me already having like 2 chinchillas and 2 guinea pigs. You just hear.
Hey, can I have one?
Oh.
So the second thing I want to do is I want to see what Trish is up to and if she's in need of comforting.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm gonna.
This is.
She's just some girl I flirted with and then chickened out.
At the club?
He attempted to quit.
At the club,
Yeah,
Trish
at the
is one of Trish is in ops. They're actually in security as well. Like, eventually, like
xenobiology.
I gotta ask.
wait. Nope. I was thinking of Garth. Never mind. Garth is security. Garth is the very Brazilian tan dude that's into Sal.
Nice.
No, Trish is xenobiology. My bad.
I have a question.
Is that a live rat?
Yes.
Can I see it?
I saw what happened to the last one.
Well, I want to make sure it's alive.
That's not how you make sure it's alive.
Well, just let me see it real quick.
No.
I do not
Can I
like
make a
this.
persuasion? Can I make a persuasion?
Sure.
How logical can you be?
Yeah, it's gotta be like a 20 kind of a logical.
With an 8, I think I'm just like, well, if I kill it, then you'll know.
Is that logical? I'm sorry.
It's logical, but Al like looks into its eyes and it's just like. And it's like
the few times that rats' eyes are actually adorable and not horrifying.
It's like,
Big
I
bright
mine
mood.
into your bag with the
If it
other
is
one
alright,
for the
I shall name him
making
Tuttimer.
more.
Mm.
Name him what?
Tuttimer.
I
After one of
just
the
I
ancient,
spray
Bible
Yeah,
children's
Sal goes.
Oh, give us a
I named mine Snack.
It's just Axe body spray.
Is that okay, Sal?
Gibbon thinks that that's like the.
So, to confirm with
What's
the group, my rat is not to be eaten, to be snapped, to be shoved in a bag.
Oh, well, I have 2 rats as well that I didn't kill, so I can get them going, and then I can have my own bag of rats.
Breathe your own.
Can
You
I
see
get
Sal-
one Earth story
right-
with the supplies
right
to take care
before
of a
Sal
bad
looks at
rat,
just-
please?
That's a really good idea.
I'm gonna convert my
3
quarters.
rats.
They're
Uh,
gonna
Like Sal?
get Jeffrey's tubes. They're gonna
everywhere.
Sal, by the time you get back,
When the captain is sitting in his quarters, this large Casian catman and 2 rats run across the desk, and he goes, "What's up?" Like, yeah, then we'll have a problem.
Wait, we have to set up cameras in the captain's quarters just
It's
for
gotta
that.
be like Tom and Jerry. Just
Is Trish anywhere around? I think I just want
Go
to
ahead.
interrupt real quick.
Trish may be back on the ship, so
Can I
at
get
this
the
point,
supplies to take care of a pet
yes,
rat?
easily.
Thank you.
That's
I gotta
easier than
ask,
looking for specific
just for
chinchillas. So
story's sake,
same.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
his fur be slightly tinted blue without
I
hurting him?
have some cages, and we are
Oh
going
yeah,
to
cool.
make.
He is
Very
named
fun.
Tuttimer, after the classic show Bear in the Big Blue House that aired a couple hundred years ago on this planet.
I'm going to make a quick
he screams.
search here.
I named one rat shit,
Mm-hmm.
the other one's pile of shit.
Understandable.
Just kidding, I named
Where's a
them
pile
big
of
fucking
and shit?
balls. Both.
Oh yeah, no. If you name one Pileb and the other shit, then it's a fun
Both
little-
rats. They're named big fucking balls. 1 and 2. Because together they're a pair of big fucking balls. Anywho, so where's
So when he says he's
Trish?
grabbing
I'm
his
going.
balls,
I walk
okay.
away from
Fine. You head back towards the ship to start getting a bit of
Some.
information.
It's so refreshing to play a dumb character.
Yeah, all of your characters have been like these big smartass, and now
I
you're
know what
just
I'm doing.
dumb.
Even
Rat.
Carl was not like,
I wouldn't say smartass,
but
but
he was
intelligent.
tactical. Yeah,
He was tactical, but like child smart.
yeah, but it's just so
Child
fun to
Why
be
not
just
do
like
this?
child
And everyone
dumb.
goes, "Oh my gosh, you're right."
I'm going to need you to roll me a D4 here, Val.
A D4.
D4.
Excellent. That is a 3.
Cool. Tuttle's got 3 years left.
3 years left.
3 years.
You're a rat.
Years.
He's got an extra
3
year.
years left?
No.
What kind
My
of
rats
house is
only
this?
have 3 years left
Yeah.
between the 2 of them.
I understand that rats do not live for a long time.
And fun fact,
Yeah.
That is
I
so
definitely
too.
go and put like mine in cages and like prep them for making more.
Mine are just in my supply bag.
I hate where this has gone. What was it? Innocent joke where Izzy goes, "Ooh, I could have a bag of rat snacks," is becoming this slow. I'm breeding chinchillas and rats in my room for snack.
I have
Like
a
what? Sal
healthy
said
environment
they
where
were
I
a
clean
delicacy.
my pet.
So
And then
Oh.
I let my
Making
pet live
more.
as a pet in its quarters.
We're heading
and I
back
don't
to the
take
ship.
it with me to my workstation.
So where's Trish?
Trish, you find Trish on the ship. Trish Denon, you actually find her at the bar, which seems to be kind of popping off right now. It's that classic, man, we just came from a funeral memorial and we've got like precious hours left before we launch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get a drink. And so a lot of people are at the bar on the ship. Trish is in there. You see that they seem to be drinking a very like tall, more cocktail-esque drink. And as you come up, just, hey.
Can I get you a blood sausage?
Jeez. Treat a girl, why don't you? Sure.
Sweet. Is there like a bartender or is it like the materializer?
Yes, the food replicators are kind of anywhere, so you can go replicate up some stuff to bring over. No
Cool. I get an
problem.
undercooked blood sausage and a glass of warm orange juice.
For you, right?
I get
For
two.
you, right?
You bring this over. Trish is awesome. Well, you brought the food. What do you want to drink?
Oh, I got drinks too.
Oh.
It's for dipping.
I'm gonna make a quick roll. On a charisma score of 18, Trish goes, great, grabs one, dunks in.
Radical.
Wow.
Fucking radical.
So is this how you mourn?
Morning.
Funeral, memorial. Or
Oh.
are you like already good?
Yeah, I'm not to be. Where I come from, death is just kind of death. You know, it's like just you can't stop it. I don't know.
Part of life cycles, right? And that's what we know.
Yeah, and
It's
like
crazy.
if he wasn't killed then, he probably would have been killed next time. So like,
Exactly.
glad he didn't. You know, went out for a reason, and that's as much as you can ask anybody, right?
Hell yeah. Dunks the blood sausage, crunches it down. So,
Almost past disgusting into
it's
moral.
it's really weird what's happening here. But Trish apparently is down to be like, fine, I'll play ball. Like, fine, you want to pull this? Cool. You watch as she kind of like finishes again, cocktail sausages. So, Gibbon, you are a behemoth in the nicest regard. What's up with you?
Okay, I just rolled a raw intelligence check for myself to try to, or I guess
that's a nat 13 though.
Oh, it is a nat 13.
Is it nat 13?
But I didn't announce what I was doing. I was just trying to see like if I would like
it's not a call. Yeah.
be able to pick up. I mean, you could give me something if you want, but I was just rolling it to be like,
Throw
would
it
Gibbon
around.
be able to keep it together enough to be like, you know? So I guess
I
that would
see.
be more charisma, but that's a +3, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, strike team. You know, we're just kind of doing whatever. I think we're gonna name our ship the Bag of Rats, so that's pretty cool.
Because it's infested?
No, because it's fucking hilarious. It's like a bag full of rats,
Hell
or
yeah.
the rats in a bag, like these guys, and I plop big fucking balls.
Big fucking and balls.
No,
There's two of them.
it's big fucking balls and big fucking balls.
Plural.
Not even one
Plural.
or two.
You see-
it's the exact same.
Yeah.
I want you to make me a persuasion with disadvantage in this moment.
That's an 18 and a 7, so that's a dirty 10.
Trish is not immediately horrified. You do watch as they kind of lean back, just okay. Those are rats.
Yeah, Sal and I eat them, but these two, we're gonna breed
Oh.
them, so I have to keep on.
Got him. food. Okay, I thought like you were like keeping us pets. So, like,
no, that's ridiculous.
Shove them deeper. Just you see, Trish. Well, all right, Gibbon. Yeah, no, you're interesting. So you're not. Your pigmentation makes me think Orion, but your massive muscular system seems very Klingon. I would actually say, though, you're definitely not a Vulcan.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a good blood sausage.
You want Trish? You don't know, do you? Okay. I'm sorry, I don't mean to, if this is anything rude or pry, but, like, you're just a mystery, aren't you?
Yeah. You want to figure it out?
Your place of mine.
I need to get some blood sausage to go.
You gotta get blood sausage.
I'll go to the replicator and make like 10 more.
I need energy, protein.
Walk me down. It's a walk me down.
Come on. I will actually say at this point, everyone has, of course, made it to the ship, being beamed up, transporters. In this moment, I do need everyone to make me perception check using your intelligence modifier. So, if you have natural either proficiency or other stuff, I will say
so you said perception.
The advantage won't happen here because this is not something technically occurring within 30 feet. It's something occurring everywhere.
Trish to give me the help action?
No, because Trish is making one of her own.
Balls.
No.
23, my dear DM.
Okay, 23.
I rolled a 13 plus a 1. So
14. Okay, I'll get to that.
It's nat 13.
18.
I'm pounding blood sausages. That's a 7.
You pound it. That's a certain
23.
text.
He's pounding.
Val, on a 23, this was really good here, Val. All of you get that kind of natural, like, something's gonna happen. Forgiven, of course, that I'm gonna
Something's gonna happen.
But Val, in this moment, you have a very logical. Something is not normal, and you can't explain what.
We're all on the holodeck.
How would I continue to search out how and why?
It's going to come to you. I will say on 23, it does not meet the DC 25. This is some crazy stuff. But on a 23, you get that, like, something's happening in this moment, or going to, or has. It's very much that, like, when a fur races on any type of creature, or, like, we as people, when, like, wow, I just kind of got a buzz in the back of my head, like, what's going on?
I just walked into this building made past 1860.
Something is just, yeah, the whistles. I
Please tell me
will
you've seen
ask.
edits.
Black
Like
Opal,
I'm straight up deaf.
Val,
I'm autistic. Straight
Dahina, and Gibbon. As the four of you are sitting here, you do not. Unfortunately, Sal is not here. Sal's on a bit of a mission to help the Federation right now, off in the Gorn Empire.
Convenient.
That convenient.
13 get me anything?
The Nat 13 is going to give you something in a second.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the cause of it.
No.
Blows out.
It's just
Something happened. He walks by.
Black Opal is seriously just like all the time, just like, why am I the lowest
Oh
ranked
my
of
God.
all of us? One of us didn't even take the test, and it's just like me as a player, like, and also Black Opal is just like, everybody did something really cool in the last mission, and I was just looking at a plant. It's like everybody did something really cool and important, and I yelled at the boss.
Yeah,
It's just like,
I want.
there's no.
one room. That was
You
pretty
did.
I
That
was
was
saying,
really
you did
cool.
give a laser lollipop.
I was
to
feeling
one
like
of them.
I was the lamest person.
I was gonna
in
say,
the last mission.
Everyone did have their really cool moment of keeping the fire spreading, doing the surgery, breaking and finding the plan in the first place, and being able to catch the changeling. Everyone did have
More
a really
impressive
cool
than
moment.
that, though, in Gibbon's mind, was robbing the general, conning him of those 15 lads.
That was pretty cool.
That was really funny. I'm just like, all right,
That
fine.
was great.
MVP of the game.
MVP. Here we go. as the four of you sitting here, it's very much that like,
Mama went to a good cause.
okay, we've got a few more hours before we're off. Like our shift's gonna start. We might get a new assignment. I'm going to pull up.
Oh, as an aside. Oh, you're starting. Never mind.
Woo! That's a lot of sausages for one man. As you turn, you see a very strange individual, Gibbon. Human man, black hair, kind of standing up point. Bit of a strange white suit he's going on. Just, you want to share one?
You can go to the replicator. The kitchen's literally like a door down.
No worries. He's got one in his hand.
I fully pull out my spear and hit him.
You go to hit him. He's not there. Whoa, 4 arms. Interesting. What has happened to Starfleet? Come on.
I hit my comms. Some son of a bitch is stealing blood sausages in the kitchen.
No, hold on.
There's a replicator. They're free.
I know!
We need to have some fun with Starfleet. I gotta see if you're ready. Come on.
Jungle.
Oh, I was thinking more of a... I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage. Black Opal, you're nat 13.
Yes.
You can either let this happen, or you can try to choose what's about to happen.
16.
Do you want something to happen,
Constitution.
or do you want to try to exert your will, so to
Disadvantage,
speak?
where you roll twice instead of like advantage to higher numbers, you take those
Exert
levels.
my will.
Go ahead and make me a charisma
Is there like a
throw.
combo between the two of just like letting something
There
happen,
is
but
not,
still
actually.
like
I rolled with advantage. Whoops. That's
There,
not my actual number.
I can't explain yet, but you can now instead just make a charisma check. Not a saving throw, just a charisma check to kind of exert your will.
10.
Me too.
Two tens, alright.
another 13.
Another 13. I'll say on that,
Twinsies.
I'll do something, I'll make a quick change. We'll do something that'll be interesting then. And we don't know what Gibbon got.
He got
I
sausages,
will
that's what he's
explain
got.
though, here's
Was
what's
he
going to be fun.
allowed to go to Sausage Town though?
He was
This is
not.
How
Because
dare
he
the
was
sensitive-
replicating the sausages. This is happening before we leave dry dock. As
Sorry.
Gibbon,
Soda
what
goes
did you
straight through
get?
me. I got an 11.
All of you feeling this kind of quote unquote
When you're
failure.
done, can you pass them over? Because I know
Gibbon,
I was about to. You don't have to.
Oh, I've already had so many
Gibbon,
snacks today.
can you send a form of character sheet to Dahina? Dahina, a character sheet to Black Opal. Black Opal, a character sheet to Vaal. Vaal, a character sheet to Gibbon. As all of you are feeling a bit of body swap in this moment.
Oh no.
Is that what my 13 did?
We're
What's
body
about to
swapping,
happen
so
is
we have to
this-
give a copy of our
And so
character
it
sheet.
doesn't have to be copied, or at least figure out a way to like kind of show your character
So we're
sheet.
on- right? We're going to go down to export file, right? Then
Okay, so I'm getting-
DM Prism
You're
character.
going to be getting
So
Black
that's the character
Opal
sheet.
a
This is
Dahina
only
character
options
sheet.
goes to me.
I DM file them.
I can help you out. I've seen the files before. Which options do you currently
It's
have
only
for
giving
export?
DM file, not character file.
Oh, then it's not DM file. So watch. Go to cancel.
I'll just text.
Go to the side and scroll down.
Okay. Where do I go?
So who's
Scroll all the way
getting
down until you it should have some different share
I don't know.
options.
It just gives me export file. That's it.
Oh, if you want to export file and text it to me, I might be able to get it
Also,
for
I
you.
see
Who is getting? Who's giving to who?
So,
I know I'm giving to Eli. Eli, what would be
I'm
best
giving
way
to
to give you?
you, right?
because you could just give your character sheet or laptop or however want.
Oh,
My
that's true.
phone hates me. Do you have an iPhone by any chance?
I do have an iPhone.
Okay, then you can text me because God hates me.
That felt so weirdly
How
like
dare you.
nothing about phones. God
Who
hates
has
me.
it?
Oh,
You're not
like
really-
phone related? No.
Just in general.
In general. That's just more like a general
No,
note.
phone is phone.
No, I incurred the wrath of God about 20 years ago, and I don't know what I can do to get rid of it, so it's
it's
just...
like a plague, let me tell you.
Oh
In
my
this
goodness.
moment, so yes,
How do I not know my
Gibbon will be in. Gibbon will be in the owl's body. The owl, you are going to be in Black Opal's body.
Okay, so
Black
Okay,
Opal,
so you want me to text this to you?
yes.
So I text mine to Megan.
If you text it to me, I should be able to grab it and then
you're
like
gonna be in my
redo
body,
it.
so I gave you mine. That's all I need to do.
Perfect.
Now I'm just waiting to receive.
So Lincoln, you're the 281 number.
208.
Excellent.
Wait.
No.
385. Yes, 281. Sorry. My brain went to the Idaho numbers, and I was like, Yeah, I just need to find it real quick, but I texted you that, so just get your number saved.
Okay.
Don't be blurry.
Blurry.
How do you spell your name? I'm gonna put you in the contact.
It's like the president.
Oh, just like the president?
Yeah.
Ah, you got the boring version.
Lincoln.
No.
I got the correct version.
No, I agree. I
How do
have
you
a
spell
thing-
your name?
E-L-I. No, I have a thing about names being spelled correctly. It actually really bugs me when people spell names, and it's like, why is an
Shakayla.
E-I-G?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it bothers you when they're spelled right. And I was
No,
like, you're
no.
sick.
No, I'm
What is wrong with
much
you?
prefer it when they're spelled correctly. Mormon
Goodness
names
gracious.
are so stupid.
Oh, I hate the people who are like, oh yeah, I want my
Haley.
kid to be
Brooke
so
Haley.
unique,
Why
and
is
so
it
they named them like
Haley.
Brittany, but it's spelt with like so
Whitney.
So many
Like with a
vowels.
W. But Whitney.
I was
I
just like,
hate
what the hell?
Oh my.
Okay,
It's
I'm
like,
just gonna.
unique my ass. Give him a unique name from history or from a different.
Thank you so much, guys. This
What if
is
I
a bit.
name-
Every group
if
had
I
to do this.
ever
It's
have a
that kind of
son,
crazy,
Should I
like.
name him John and his middle name named Jingleheimer?
No, John Jacob Jingleheimer.
Just name him Jingleheimer.
Just Jingle.
Just Jingle.
If you want him to
There
be
you go.
unique, name him Jingleheimer.
That's a great one. That's a great name.
His
Okay.
middle name is Jacob Jingleheimer.
I sent it as the like PDF sheet. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to navigate, but Elle should be able to help you.
I got you.
Okie dokie.
'Cause,
Cancel
yeah,
my
they don't
subscription,
navigate
but I
super great on us.
Still where
I
I
was
am.
about to say D&D Beyond. Wait a minute. No, it's PDF.
Truthfully, guys, I resubscribed. I did.
That's okay.
They got rid of the
Listen.
OGL,
It's
and
okay.
I wanted to be able to have more than 6 characters.
That's okay.
I kind of agree.
We did it when
but
it was
like I had bought the 6 months, and it was like, oh, you still have 2 months left, and I was like, I'll just pause my payment.
It's not letting me
I
open
want to
your
get this
character
bumper
sheet.
sticker.
Who?
Do you think it's
Val.
too offensive? This bumper
Oh.
sticker.
All right, saying that off.
Love that.
It's not working.
What? It not working?
No.
It don't work.
It not work? Hold on.
It no work.
I'll just not do anything that requires stats for a minute.
Just yeah.
I'll
You
send
know.
you pictures. I'm on it.
Okay, so who's getting
Same
swapped to
picture.
what body again?
I'm in
So-
Val,
I'm
you're
in
in me.
Yo.
And Black
green.
Opal is in
You
Dahina,
and me. Okay.
and Val is in
It's like
Black Opal.
Immediately racist. Thank God I'm still my normal color.
Yeah.
What? Whoa, we don't have to come back all of that. Like, whoa, let's talk through that. You know.
Yikes.
Yike.
Oof. This is just giving me flashbacks.
If you
to
have,
Aether.
You are
You
a
have black hair, don't you?
pleaser.
Oh wait,
I
guys.
think so. Let me pull up my hero
Yeah.
forge. I
think so.
forget how I described my character.
Sorry. I love this guy.
My hair's kind of just like a matted mix of colors. There's probably more red in it than is natural.
Okay, Lincoln Log, here comes.
I should have.
So my mommy calls me.
Your mom.
My mommy calls me Lincoln Log.
Oh.
You watch
Mine
the
calls me
man
Mom.
snaps his fingers,
Radical.
And-
Thank you.
time, space, and laws of physics bend around you, and suddenly, blinking in new bodies, new stats, new weird feelings. Everyone feels weird and gross and something. What? Just excellent.
Oh, I feel
Now let's see what you'll learn today. All right. Let me tell you.
What do you mean you feel?
This should be a great honor. I never even gave Jean-Luc this treatment, so you guys will do great.
Wait, okay. I was walking by
Ooh.
myself as Black Opal.
Let's have a bit more fun. No. This is whoa. You're just important. No. The ship is going to immediately jump to a different portion of the galaxy. Everyone make me a deck saving throw in your new body. This bitch.
Oh, well, you're
When
gonna have a good
Megan
time.
figured out, she's like, this dick.
Yes, roll, and you can
Sorry, what type of saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw.
God damn it, you have advantage.
21?
Oh, yes.
All right, Black Opal.
Eli, you have advantage.
I have advantage.
You have advantage for
Dex,
Gibbon.
so you can roll twice.
You get the cool twice.
I'm
roll.
I got a 21 in your body.
Dahina's doing great. Actually, woo!
I got a 6. I'm used to having more muscles and I just fully fall
Gibbon,
over.
what is this scrawny, gangly body?
Take
Boom!
care of my body, please.
Because
15 does beat the check. It's not terrible.
we were all in different places. You
Oh,
were
wait,
in the
are we-
kitchen. I was walking by myself.
All of you stop. It's not like, whoa.
Were you two together?
I kind of. said
No,
that
I was saying
wanted
you
to
were
talk
all
to the
close
human.
enough together. Because again, this is
So
just
you're
coming back
shadowing me.
onto the
Right.
ship.
I know.
Yeah,
I was just like, hey,
well,
can we?
You had went directly to the cafeteria, and so you three are close enough together.
Which means that us 3 are close enough together and you're by yourself because you're in my body.
So suddenly,
Because
Yeah.
have quick blood sauce. What's going on? Where am I?
Hot orange juice.
You see
orange juice.
that a woman looking at you, Eli, in this moment, just like, who are you? What? What? Whoa. Whoa. I was in the warp core. Do you think that's going to be a problem as the deck saving throw occurs? Boom, the ship is lurched into a new portion of the galaxy. And immediately you start feeling fire against the shields of the ship. Can everyone roll me initiative real quick?
Okay, where's your
So I
initiative?
need
Plus
this
2.
dice.
Mhm.
Yes.
Gosh,
And you'll add.
dang it.
I'm
Val,
weird.
you are so bad.
Val, come on.
It is my dice, but you are so...
Val, please. Yeah, given like, I'm ready for this. No, why does my head hurt? Everything hurts.
Oh, I neglected to mention.
How do you get through doors with this? As I'm like trying.
So, real
are
quick,
you...
I'm black.
did anyone get a 20 or higher on their initiative?
Sure did.
Nope. Did anyone get a 15 to 20? 18. What's your current body's dex modifier?
+3.
Dang. So the Breen ships that are attacking will go before you.
Hi ho.
So Black Opal currently in Dahina's body, what we will call Opal Dahina, for that little fun slash. Opal Dahina, you are on the initiative count of 18. Did anyone get a 10 to 14 on their initiative?
I got 11.
11? Oh no. This is bad. Dahina Gibbon, you are, or Dahina Dawn Treader, maybe we'll give that fun, the end for Gibbon's last name. And finally, Gibbon and Val, what did you guys get?
7.
7?
9.
9. Alright, so, the Al Opal.
I rolled a 2 and I have a +7.
Jeez. And finally, on the 7, we have, of course, Gibbon Val.
Oh, I don't get to get doing any of my cool stuff in an actual fight.
What's your cool stuff? Asking for a friend?
Just tell me.
Look at my stat sheet. I'm a Gloomstalker rogue.
I don't like reading.
pheromones.
No, nice to know you're.
Dahina has pheromones, as
Can,
well
like,
as some of
kind
those
of
spells. Yeah, you've got.
Mind control some.
I
certain
kind of
immedi-
want to play.
Sort
I
of
would
like
say
my
Val as
life.
dumb, but it sounds like. Wait, you have pheromones?
Immediately, all of you are getting.
Well, the thing is, I thought you were more.
Your combat just go off. Strike team, this is your captain. I know it's not captain. Listen, it's McTavish. We need you down. The weapon systems are offline. They weren't reattached during dry dock. We need you to get to weapons bay. We need our primary and tertiary weapons back online.
On it, this is Val in Black Opal's body?
All of Strike Team is in Strike Team's body, so we're good.
Great. Can you, in the wait 1 second, you hear. Sorry, I just had to take this off my uniform. God, I hate this. Go now. We need to go now.
Hey, Gibbon, if you press too hard, I will cut you.
Press what?
Your communicator badge.
Gibbon,
Thank you.
you try to press it, and it's that.
Yeah.
Actually, I will say
would
in
if
this
your body
moment,
wasn't so weak.
Gibbon, your mind has just been opened as you've now got a wholly different intelligence score. It's that you see all.
You know what? I think I could do almost as good on the written exam as I did last time.
Let's go!
And everyone can start rushing.
Sorry,
Please be careful in my...
As you're running, immediately the first thing you know is the ship is at red alert, and passing crew members in the different hallways, everyone is like screaming or confused. You actually at one point see what you think is supposed to be the captain, probably not in his body, but the captain's body is carrying the android and Muppet and just booking it down the hallway as fast as they can. Do with that what you will.
There's like a brief moment where I'm like, I have a stick and poke in my room, and then I'm like, nope, we gotta
no. In Val's like, no, that's illogical. Illogical. Keep running.
Come in.
What does that word mean?
I don't know why, but I'm just...
What the hell is a kilometer? Runs through. It's literally that energy right now. As
I
you
gotta
make
say,
it,
like, the Al is experiencing... I wouldn't say your entire personality is rage, but very, like, frustrating.
Black Opal has this weird energy. I mean, when
Different
Vulcans,
energy.
you've
It's
done
a
nothing
gem.
but like restrain emotion, keep it very controlled, and I wouldn't say sedated, but
But
in
yeah,
the
no,
proper
this is a
order.
what I
more
want and
volatile
feel what I
body.
want.
And so suddenly,
Yeah.
whoa!
It's like, I have been in a box and someone
Welcome
took the
to
box away from me, I'm like,
emotions.
I need the box.
You run up as you guys make it to weapons bay. Immediately running in, there's a lot of alarms in here. Crew and security are running each way.
Wait, where are we?
Running down into the underneath weapons bay, so not in the actual like loading of torpedoes and stuff. This is like all the wiring and big electrical, which had been under just kind of brief order, like, hey, let's take down all weapons, do a deep clean sweep after what just happened with the Orion pirates. Basically a safety measure of let's make sure they didn't mess with the ship. All of this has yet to be reattached.
it's just like, alright, pause, who is who? I am the Al.
No, I'm Val.
You know what I mean! Now I know who's in my body, Gibbon!
Tahina. I'm
Gibbon's there.
Oh, I'm good.
Well,
Ah! And I
hell
just
is going
punch
on?
him.
punch roll, boom, like full metal.
And I gotta say,
I'll
like,
actually say, Dahina in Gibbon's body, you've had the worst time running through because your head keeps hitting the ceiling every time. No, gosh.
No, yeah, you just gotta. It's like a perma squat. That's why my glutes are so big. You just gotta drop
It's a
down.
sick 20 to punch the wall.
Boom, this big old...
Dude. Damn it,
I've
you
never
shit.
been in your body before, and
Chill.
Ooh, you guys look mad. Come on, you gotta get those weapons online. The
I'm
ship's gonna
not
get blown
that
up by Breen. You realize that the man in the white suit is leaning against all these cables, just like...
You know what would make this really interesting?
Hmm.
If we switched bodies.
Oh,
I
it
would like my
would,
mom.
wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't trust you with that kind of power. You're not too, bright.
What about me?
I don't glow at all.
Well, he kind of like does this fun little like eye roll. I don't know. By my assumption, your bridge crew has about a minute before the Breen blow you to hell. So you're,
And I
I'm
just
gonna
walk
already,
towards and I
like,
start
ignoring
attaching
him and-
shit.
here we go.
But
I
your
want,
AC should be 15.
AC should be 15. Right, your
Nice.
armor class is higher. The natural
No,
armor
as-
class.
As Gibbon, your
Well,
AC.
Oh,
Eli's
I'm
Gibbon.
Eli as in Dahima.
Oh, okay.
Dahina
I see.
Right
Because
now.
you're wearing a standard uniform, so that should be 12
Oh
plus
yeah,
3.
no, important
So
to know.
it should be
Okay.
15 when you're back in your own body.
Yeah, because I was like, as Gibbon, I always have the battle armor on, so I'm 18 perma.
Yeah, you've got great armor class. Like it's gonna be hard for anything to hit you in this moment.
It's just the floral print is just.
In this
I love
moment,
it.
all of you are looking at a mess of cables and whatnot. Really, I would like to ask, kind of as a group, because we've yet to enter like more subset initiative of like individual action.
Mhm.
As a group, how do you guys want to go about reattaching primary and tertiary weapons?
Alright, I know this is all shit up, but I'm technically still, commander. Here's the play. Those that are in the bigger bodies, you two, you guys will be the ones actually rewiring things, because these wires are hella heavy, they're probably gonna get hot real quick. Us two,
Y'all can get hot. That's not
I
appropriate for
will-
this conversation.
help plan. Shit, could I? I'm gonna like grab the plans and see if with Val's brain I can like actually.
With
make
Val's
sense
brain,
of
go
that.
ahead and make intelligence check, which is naturally insanely pretty good right now.
Just
yes.
a straight intelligence check.
Yeah, straight intelligence. Until you want to like maybe subsection it off and look for something specific.
That's
your
a
skill
sense 20.
I'm trying to figure out how to do skills because I was present when our mini ship was being built,
You
and
were, weren't
I
you?
was watching all of those weapon systems being hooked up. So I should,
Yeah.
if I rolled a history check, would I be able to like?
Go ahead and roll me a
kind of-
history check. Dehina
Would I
does
be able
have
to-
proficiency in history, so it's
Okay.
+2 right now.
Would that be with advantage or just flat?
That's just fine.
All right. What am I at?
+2.
It's 2. It is a
5.
That's so
You reach into your memory banks, and Dehina has never once attached weapons to a transport system. In fact, you get a vague memory of a totally different set of weapon systems
Can I make a history
on
check
a
inside of
ship
his
that's
body?
not a Federation
You-
ship.
wouldn't
On a 5, that's
know
all you
that
kind
I
of
was
get.
doing that, but I would immediately be like, "Hey, you're in my brain. Look inside my brain. Figure out. I watched somebody build our weapon systems.
Whoa. People looking at him. Dehina, don't.
Don't.
I appreciate it, and nobody
I
looked
don't
at
look
mine
at it.
either.
I'm staying completely serviceable.
Good.
The
So
file
we all
marked
put hands-
homework.
Like we all put hands in. We don't look at each other's
The
personal memories.
file
On three,
marked
1, 2, 3.
homework. Don't look at homework.
Do it.
Okay.
Go ahead and make me a history lore check using Black Opal stats.
That's a 9 to look in.
Was that a nat 20?
That's a nat 20.
Oh, you did not want a nat 20. Go ahead.
Oh no.
Holy shit, that's a nat 20 on my part.
Val,
kill
you
me, I
die.
Don't bring
If
out
you
the
kill
dice.
me, I swear.
I'm not trying.
You
If
have
I
to take a
die,
shit ton of psychic
I
damage.
quit.
trying to.
I just quit.
Wait, but I have.
How many hit points does Black Opal have? All of you would have had
46.
46?
Is the
It's possible, but it is still going to be 6d10 worth of psychic damage that you're about to
so
get.
no matter what, you won't.
There's some good thing. There is just a natural kickback of psychic energy in this moment
And
that
it's
I
like,
can't.
don't look at memories. Ow, ow, ow,
Ow, ow,
ow, ow, ow.
is the
Oh,
guy
my
in
God.
the white suit here with us? Is he
He
in this?
is. He's just kind of like
Since
when
we
you look
clip
from out
is
the
he
corner of
in
the
the
eye,
room?
it's you look.
Yeah.
Is-
And to the strike team, is he in the room?
9,
Look at my
18,
stuff, see if I have anything to.
27.
Anything like
30.
sneak or like evasion?
That
that's
is
psychic?
33 points of psychic damage. On a nat 20, you see.
Ow.
I'm going to
Oh.
rapid
How many
fire,
do you
and
have?
I specifically am rapid firing this. You see growing up, you see 2 beautiful gems, you see yourself, you see a gun in your hand, you see blood all over your hands, you see a pad in your hand, you see yourself snapping a neck, you see yourself planting a garden, you see a lot of stuff going on, and finally, you see yourself attaching the weapon systems to transport 55.
So
Am
I think
like,
I figured out
bleeding out of
these
the eyes or
plans.
something? There's gotta be like some physical. Am I?
Gibbon runs up in Val's body. Look!
I gotta ask. Any blood anywhere? Because that was a lot of damage.
Bleeding heavily out of the nose.
I'm sorry. I think I just saw your whole life. I think I know how to do this. As I start clicking it together, like everything.
Val, as
Do
you
you need
start
therapy?
connecting, you on the nat 20 that's going to help get the connection. What we will need, of course, Dehina
Can I
in
touch you?
Gibbon's body. Can you make
In
me
Val's
an
body?
athletics check? Because you're going to need to be, of
Yeah.
course, the one helping Gibbon's body.
No!
Can
Go
I-
ahead and roll. I'm giving you the help action.
Help action to punch my
How do I
body.
do an
Athletics check.
I didn't mean
Uh,
to.
So athletics
just
is going to
happened.
be
I
this.
found it.
Yeah.
I think I fully lean over and pull my pants.
I immediately tackle you, and I'm like,
17.
you pull up your
Keep your
pants
hands
right
on the
now.
wires right now, or that's a
I
court
love
martial.
that.
I, you keep my pants on, and
let's score
Dehina is like doing all the heavy work while you guys are just punching each other. Dehina, you are just like, okay.
Oh no, we're still. I'm
like,
still doing it. I'm just yelling, angry words.
Angry
If you
words.
pull down my pants,
Black Opal, what did you
motherfucker, I
get?
will make sure you were never born.
2. Oh, you
no,
were
to
doing.
hit?
Yeah, I see what's going on.
What do I add?
Probably unarmed strike. Right?
Unarmed strike, yeah. So strength.
15.
15.
Make a little
The
person
armor
check?
class is 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the out's not a buff.
We watch as Dehina's body
I
punches
just see you look into my memories and like start killing me, and I'm like,
No!
Don't hurt my
I didn't
body.
mean to. Also,
You take
Last time Dehina punched me.
stop
2 points
working.
of damage from the unarmed strike. As you watch the dude behind you in the white suit just, woo, you guys do not work well together. Come
I kind of
on.
want to punch him.
Go for it, make an attack as given! Oh
Oh, you could go into a
what do
rage
I-
first.
Oh, yeah, go
So
no!
to
Bonus
rage
action
two.
in raid. I like
okay.
that.
I don't know any of.
You're good.
Okay, please.
Val can explain it. Just that quick, or given Val, raging is.
I like accidentally fall into like the Vulcan, so I'm like, you're going to allow yourself to feel all of the emotions and let them wash over you.
Oh, I'm real good at that.
What the hell?
I'm not good
But
at that.
but mechanically, you're going to have advantage, so you'll roll twice and take the better for the hit, and then you get to add +2 melee damage
on
if you
top of
hit.
whatever you do when you hit. It's basically the nice barbarian fightery thing of like, I'm hitting you really hard right now, and I'm pissed. D&D made a mechanic for
I just want to
mad.
cast mending on all of the things.
So what do I add to it?
So you're going to add your
so-
strength and proficiency. So it's going to be the strength score plus proficiency.
You get to add
of 2.
+5.
Okay, so I got a 12
+5.
plus 5.
5, so 17 currently.
Okay.
At advantage.
Yes.
Oh yeah, 17 hits. So go ahead and roll damage.
It's a D8 plus
Which
5.
one's the D8?
This guy.
Oh yeah, the
Oh, I love that one.
the
It's so
diamond
cute.
one.
So this dude and
I'm
what was
partial
the
to
other
a
dice?
D12 person.
+5?
So I roll this?
So
Mhm.
yes, this
D8
+5.
+5.
8 points of damage. You all watch as given what we would call the Hina Dawn Shredder, you rush up and feel that boom. The eyes do that bloodshot zone in, just that cool, confident, boom, and you cleave inward and just knock this dude across the jaw. You watch as his head. Whoa! Woo! Gotta say, bit stronger than Riker was. Not gonna lie, you really know how to stick it to me. All right, I'll go watch someone else, and he disappears.
Solid hit. Are we in initiative order, or are we
We
just
are.
kind of...
This is currently
Okay.
still group initiative until bigger things happen.
Okay,
So
mending.
mending.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
everything
say-
that gets connected, mending.
You did. For Dehina Dawn Shredder, you've attached cables. You attacked this mysterious person. For Val Opal, making all these checks, getting the memory, doing the physical like go go go. With Gib and Val, you've looked up the planes. You know exactly what needs to, and of course, mending coming through with Black or Opal Dehina doing the physical like mending, that very like intuitive. But if we attach that cable right now, it's gonna spark, causing a bit of fire.
Can I slap a guidance onto Black Opal as well?
Yeah, for yeah.
It's just a D4 to the next any ability check.
Any ability. I will say this first round of combat passes as everyone kind of takes that bigger action to start to do putting together. We're going to be making now in the box of doom. The check needed. The DC is currently always lowering.
I don't think it'll affect anything, but you get to roll a D6 plus 2, and that damage is also done to him.
Right.
It looks like the regular.
Oh, 6-sided die.
normal.
Yeah.
You know, dice. Yeah.
So what do I do with it?
You just roll it.
and +2.
I roll it. You mean
Yeah.
I don't eat it? I don't
I know.
put it in my
Amazing.
pocket.
Amazing.
I roll it.
No, if you put it in the pocket, then the rats would eat.
That's the lesser known rat rule of D&D.
I have rats in my pocket.
Oh no! Given's
You have
got
2 live ones, a dead one, and about 8 blood sausages left.
Given is the grossest body right now. All of these things. here we go. It's a luck check. Currently, the DC is 17 to get the primary weapons back online. There's really no roll to
Can I add a
this.
D4 to this?
In using what ability, Black Opal?
I gave her guidance.
You gave her guidance.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't transfer.
Doesn't
to
transfer,
luck
so-
rolls.
Oh, it's a luck
yeah.
roll. I thought it was a roll.
It's a
for
bit of
something
luck roll.
together,
I would say you would have had to have said, "Ooh, could I from now on give a guidance to the overall check of the system?" Right? It's almost like it's the computer, shall we say, that's making the
figured
check of am I
Their hands were
rebooting?
on it,
So,
whatever.
Here we go.
You always get that
On a
close.
natural 20,
We're done.
you
Good.
putting the last in. All of you watch. Primary weapons are online. You
Aim them at the ship.
immediately coming in over the comms, you hear, right, thank you. This is, again, Captain McTavish. Good, keep going. We need those ready. Right now, we're prepping to warp.
They are ready.
Head down tertiary. I'm going to make a quick check on the tertiary weapons because you watch Black Opal in Dehena's body. From out of the darkness, a dude in a mask just... I have the tertiary weapons. And this lanky dude just kind of runs off to the tertiary weapons as... They would have gotten there eventually. That was kind of something... They gave the help action earlier in their session. So, Chief Communications Officer Mondo is now on their way to help with the tertiary weapons.
Thank you, Masked Man.
Turns around. Oh, I'm actually... Forget it. Very, like, weird. Like, it's almost that, like, kind of puppety run where, like, all the limbs are just super lanky. And so it's not like, whoa. But you're realizing they're fast, so they're on their way. Orders are going to come in. We're currently being engaged with 2 Breen starships. Right now, we have some of our chief astrogation working down in the warp core to get all the necessary calculations to get us to warp as soon as possible. Crew of the Confidence, we are in the Gamma Quadrant of the galaxy. Please be advised that we will be trying, of course, to make towards the known wormhole to make it back to Federation space. Godspeed. In this moment, all of you ending this round of initiative, watch as the man in the white suit comes back. As he kind of appears, he walks back from around the corner. It's like, whoo, good punch. I'll give you that one. It's not fair if I punch you back, and you guys did that way too fast. Can we just... all of you stop, and you are on the Breen ship.
Oh.
Right. Surrounding you, wearing intricate mask that comes down, visor in that green, each holding big old rifle. There are, I will actually roll for this. Let's see how many.
Does that look like?
8 Breen
never see this.
soldiers.
Nobody knows
No,
what the
no one
Breen
knows what
look
they
like.
look like. 8
they
Breen
armored?
soldier
Yeah, that's
so
what the
are
armor's like.
around you. You realize they were not expecting you to show up, as these soldiers are like mid-movement. They're like running down this corridor, and like the 4 of you have suddenly just appeared in front of them, and so each of them are.
We don't want to be here either.
I will say, because the surprise condition, the Breen would have acted first in initiative, kind of lose that turn of like they did get surprised. Opal Dehena, that is your go. There are 8 Breen. What would you like to do?
Permission to set your phasers to 12. I'm not I'm granting that.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's why like.
Set to the full like D12 setting of like we gotta
Wow.
shoot and go.
Yeah.
I don't have any of these spells.
I also don't know anything about the spells. I decided on them today.
Yeah.
You're good.
So,
You know about my
sorry.
spells fairly decently, yeah?
Oh, any spell I don't know I can Google.
Okay.
But
I could give you a rundown if you need.
none of them will be helpful here. Unless we
okay.
get into a really bad spot.
That's true.
So their masks.
Mm-hmm.
Would the pheromones get through the ventilation system of the masks?
That's an interesting question. You have to try. Well, that would be Opal Dahina that you could try to get that off. It's possible. I mean, thankfully you've never had to try, shall we say, but it is entirely possible. So we're actually gonna
Val in Black Opal's body, who does not have a filter, is like, I really hope you didn't use that on me when...
No.
Okay.
I'm not that kind of Orion.
Okay. I was just wondering.
These two giants of Gibbon's body and Black Opal's body up against each other.
I wasn't trying to fight. I'm sorry. I was just wondering.
As the Breen are getting ready to fire.
Because I've had X's do that before.
Val's body's gonna look like Swiss cheese if I try anything. I'm surrendering.
Yeah, no, please get behind me.
I surrender.
With my phaser in one hand.
Please.
I am going to cast invisibility.
Excellent.
As an action.
Cloaked immediately. Personal little hologram cloaking goes off. Opal Dahina, you're invisible.
Bonus actions. I am not sure what I have available.
Got the point.
Could, as a okay, would the pheromone count as a bonus action or a full action?
I would say if you want to try the pheromone, it would be a bonus action now to see if it could work. Like, bonus action to try, but it would take a full action if it could work to, like, use it.
Okay. I will try it.
Go ahead, give me then a, we're going to call this a persuasion check to start with.
Go ahead.
Would it affect the other
members of...
It's a possibility, but the hope is, like, if we're still on the same side, hopefully it's that, like, oh, we're all on the same team already. Because the goal would be that, like, if I can get the pheromones to more incapacitate and get them mentally checked out, it's okay if my team is, if it's affecting them. Oh, it is maybe the goal. So, persuasion check right now is just a +1.
Okay.
19. 19. You get the strong feeling that these masks on board the ship are not high ventilation system masks. You could pheromone them up. It's entirely possible. It would be like a saving throw on their part. Like, as an action, you could release pheromones, and if anything is within probably a certain range, they would have to make some saves.
Okay.
What I will then ask is... heading on down the order, that makes Dahina Dawn Shredder. Right now, there's about 8 Breen Soldier in front of you. What would you like to do in this moment? I will say from earlier, you do still have the Rage active, so you don't have to, like, re-trigger that or do anything like that.
No. Okay. We had the group initiative, and this is the first round of personal.
We did have a round of, like, group stuff. This is where we have to get in because it's like there's active combatants that you're with.
Gotcha.
So this is indeed the first round.
Can I ask you for ideas? Because I don't know, man.
Right now, you can even ask with Gibbon Val, like, if they have any ideas too. It's very much that, like, in this body, it could help just to knock some heads. Like, Gibbon definitely could probably hit 1 or 2 down just on pure base strength alone. It could also be that, like, or if you know...
They have their weapons with them, don't they?
They do have their weapons. So it could be that grab their weapons and use them. I'd even say a third option is if you think that Black Opal Dahina is about to use the pheromone, it could be that, ooh, maybe I use my stuff to grab my other 2 teammates and get out of the range so that just in case it goes off. So there's kind of those good 3 options of, like, I could do this, or I could do this. Fight, go for a weapon, more disengage, or let's let everyone get ready.
I think I'd be more likely to fight.
Gotcha. go ahead then. Roll an attack on one of these first bring nearby.
D20?
D20 plus 5.
Can I roll again?
I think you do have advantage
If
right
she's
now.
raging,
You're raging.
Please! Oh, yes, thank you.
right on just an attack.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out.
No, you're good.
That's
stuff
a nat
else.
one.
That was a nat 1.
Yeah,
Gibbon
no,
was
you-
about
you-
to eat the dirt in the ship.
Yeah,
Come
you
on.
have advantage on
I
attacks
got
right
a 15, so plus 5 makes
30, 20.
Dirty 20 will
If
hit
I
their
know
armor
my
class.
math.
Go ahead, you're going to roll a D8 and a D6.
D8 is this.
The
Two
first one.
pyramids on top of each other.
And
And then
So
Add
I plus
5.
what to
5.
that?
Yeah, it's 1d8 plus 5.
So 10.
And then a
10.
d6.
so the 6-sided die.
Oh, yo, where's
The regular one.
Oh, regular.
'Cause
Plus,
that's
and then you'll
the-
roll that and add 2.
Manapa.
So it's
What do I do with this guy?
Roll it,
Roll it.
not eat it,
don't eat the dice.
and add 2 to whatever that number is.
6.
And
6,
those are radiant.
6 radiant
that's
plus
60.
10 just pure bludgeoning. You come up and watch with 16 points. Go! And Gibbon's body kind of does that muscle memory of it grabs one of the Breen soldiers' heads and brings it down just at the knee. Boom! And just, this dude drops immediately. Out
Nice.
cold. Only 7 remaining.
mass becomes flat.
That's insane.
Flattens the metal mask with his knee.
Literally, just you're like, wow, this body's great for fight. And just like, because Breen are like, oh no,
Single tear.
I missed that. Excellently done, Tahina Gibbon. The Al Opal, that is you.
Oh, no, big pause, actually. Go ahead and attack again. I took Polar Master, so you get a bonus
did!
attack.
So I do all that again.
Yeah, roll the
You
d20.
get
Yeah,
to-
that's the
If you
Manapa
hit,
Barbarian.
if you
just
hit,
bonk.
you'll just do 1d4 of damage. So it's a little bit less damage, but you
But
fully
it's
can
still-
hit again
Okay, so
You-
which ones do I roll again?
So
Just
for-
the 20.
Walk me through.
20
First
is
the
the
D20.
D20. Hit it again.
with advantage.
6.
Already,
With
yeah.
advantage? 16.
Yeah.
16 plus 5. Yeah, you've already hit. So now you're going to roll the Caltrop, the pyramid. Plus still 5, right?
It's 1d4 plus 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
you don't
that
add. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this guy plus 3.
Mhm.
Yes.
4 plus 3, 7.
Yeah. And
So-
that's as much as you
That'll
would
be
know
it.
just from muscle memory, so I won't.
The second breed isn't fully dropped, but it's that classic you grab, then I will say you grab 2 Breen and just together. One of them is just crushed and down the second they hit. The other one looks like it could. This Breen could drop in a half a second of battle.
You're natural, Greenie.
Yeah.
I will say
I
as
just-
well, if it wasn't Eli, I wouldn't have said anything, but because they're new to D&D as
Yeah,
a
it's
concept.
it's good to know that
I-
like, oh, I can
Yeah,
do
I
this.
probably-
I'm not being that guy, I promise.
Ooh, you
I
can
would definitely
min-max.
have delved so deep and figured it out by
Yeah.
Well, and that's
So-
the thing.
that, and you told me
Because you know how to, yeah,
Yeah, and I don't know how to.
No,
find
you're good,
that
yeah.
Which
information.
is fun.
And this is actually part. I
You're
will
new.
actually say for
Thank
flavoring,
you.
it's the Gibbon Vaal in the background, just like grab the head, bring it together,
Yeah.
crush them down. Like you guys are shouting to each other, like try this. It's that kind of great party synergy moment. So the Owl Opal,
I remember how the Opal gave a
Vocal.
phaser
the
lollipop,
vocal sword.
and how it was super effective. So it's like, so if I hide, so I want to know if there's a place where I can get into a place to.
There's some good outcropping. Like again, the
I want to be able
tunnels
to
you
get
can like move. Yeah, go for it. Make
Just
a
hide
bonus
behind
action hide.
Gibbon's body.
Well, but Black Opal
Stealth?
is
True,
just
pretty
a bit
big.
stealth using
Oh yeah, +8.
Black
That's
Opal is
22.
bigger than you.
22
Not by much.
does beat the
Taller,
passive
but
for
not-
all of the Breen.
That's true. Yeah. 'cause
Bigger.
I'm a solid 7/6.
And then what weapons do you got?
Wait, you are?
Phaser is kind of the standard right
Is
now.
it
I don't think
phaser?
Black Opal's
Okay,
going
I'm gonna
I
try and get a
started with
phaser on the
Infinity
undamaged one because I know that we're setting it to
Oh.
12.
Because there's
7.
yes, one of the
Awesome.
undamaged because there's like 6 left that are like completely fresh. There's just out of the other
Let me
two,
change
one is
that
like
back.
barely conscious after
I wanna.
his friend was used to smush his
I
skull.
wanna get the one that's not been hit.
Gotcha. Go for one of the ones that hasn't been hit. Roll for it.
Just 'cause everyone's like,
Yeah, so
6'6"
that's
is like
gonna
2
be.
inches taller.
Dex and proficiency.
And I want to be like
Uh-huh.
bigger than you could mistake for a human. So
Is there? Did you put in the stats for phaser on here?
No.
Dex and proficiency.
So that would be 17 plus 4 plus
2.
Yeah, so
23.
Yeah.
So 23.
23 hits,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, so
Go ahead and
then-
roll d12 plus 4 for that dexterity of energy damage.
Can I
plus
add
6.
my guidance?
Guidance doesn't add to damage.
Right.
yeah.
Okay, that's 11 plus 6. That's 17.
11 plus 4. You never had
Oh,
proficiency.
4.
You're good. You don't have proficiency in the damage.
Sorry.
Still, though, 11 plus
oh,
4
no,
for
no, no.
15.
Well, sneak attack.
Oh, sneak attack. Yeah, that's
extra
what.
d6. That's a 6.
Now roll it again.
Because 2d6.
Dread Ambusher.
Oh, Dread Ambusher. Oh my gosh.
And
Okay,
that
so
would just be like a
altogether-
natural thing.
11,
So
4,
11 plus
6,
4.
21.
Plus 6 plus 2.
23 points of damage in a single shot. Would you like to know their maximum hit points?
Yes, what's their maximum?
It's 11. You shoot this brain square in the visor, poof, full disintegrate, body's gone. There's nothing left.
That's the first life I've ever taken. That's the first life I've ever taken.
It gets easier.
That's
Don't
the
worry
first life
about
I've
it.
ever taken. That's
Where's
the
that
first life I've
Vulcan
ever
numbness? Come on.
Okay!
Given in
Just
the
like-
Vulcan
like a
bot. Let's go,
broken-
get numb in here.
Val is like a broken record. Like,
Me
that's
just-
the first life I've ever taken.
No, it's not.
Not in this body, it's not.
Not in this body, it's not. Not in this body, it's not. Like, again, like a broken record.
Excellent, Val Opal. Good stuff. Finally, Gibbon Val.
Give a
Gibal.
Val.
How many
Gibal.
of them are left?
There is still
Hey, I also
5
haven't
that are
leveled up.
uninjured.
So if you want to just be like, hey, DM,
No,
can I
that's
get
okay.
a damaging spell?
No.
No. I think I'm just gonna
Sorry.
cast Calm Emotions on all of them. So I'm gonna need a Charisma saving throw from each of them. I mean, I could cast it on you guys. It's not gonna hurt.
How
if you get
Vulcan
it
of
wrong
like,
level.
let's throw them off their groove by making them zen. Yeah.
Yeah, and just being like, this is fine.
Charisma
Saw
saving
nothing.
throw.
Let us walk away.
5 of them. What's the owl's saving
I
throw,
could not
DC?
find that in the sheet.
Oh, saving throw? Sorry, hold on,
Wisdom
hold on.
plus proficiency plus 8.
Sorry,
10 plus wisdom.
Wisdom plus proficiency plus what?
8.
13. Wait, plus 8?
Well, you start with 8, then proficiency, which makes 10, and so it's all that plus your wisdom.
Plus wisdom,
Oh,
15.
15. DC 15. So, woohoo! Oh my gosh. 1,
wisdom is
2,
5,
3,
proficiency is 2, that's
4
7.
fail.
Plus 8 is 15.
Out of the remaining, there are 2. This is the
Saving throw start?
also very injured one.
Your spell saving throw, which is not
Like how they save against your
No,
spells.
but my wisdom's only a plus 3. I'll check.
Oh, sorry. I looked at your saving throw stat. That is incorrect. So it is a 13. That is
Would you like
me
to
not
know?
knowing D&D Beyond. Or not.
That's
not
the
Sorry, I
brain-
lawyered my way into
You're good.
detrimenting the party.
A
I'm sorry.
Breen soldier, a Breen foot soldier, has a plus 0 to their wisdom. And I did not roll on 7d20 above a 10.
Excellent.
All of them fail, meaning they cannot be charmed or frightened, but they are all now indifferent. All
Where's
of
your
them.
escape pods at? We'll just leave. Just point. Thanks. Let's go.
You start right as you all just leave. The brain. One of them is dead. One's vaporized. The other one probably now has a major brain injury for the rest of
No,
its
I go
life.
to the brain injury. I'm like, is it what would be?
Nope. Nope.
No,
Don't
no,
do that.
no.
Do not do that. We gotta go.
All of you run towards the escape pod.
I just
And
take the gun out of your
Immediately
hand.
are
That's
met
not regulation. I didn't
by
think
the
so.
man in the suit. No, that
You're solving
wasn't
your
fun.
goddamn puzzle. You can't keep changing
But
the rules
that's
on us.
not
Keep
fun.
going,
You
guys.
come on, no, come back. Every time you run past him and like around the corner, he's back there. Listen, just hear me out,
I
okay?
put the phaser up to my own throat.
Do not. Oh no, actually,
that's fun.
I'm not playing.
Go for it. I
Pull the
just
trigger.
immediately the phaser's gone. Just don't. Fine.
Yeah, see,
fine.
we can't even. You can change rules whenever you want, but we can't even play
I
the
want to
game.
be your friend, because you are fun.
Thank you. See, you're just like Picard. I'm a great guy when you get to know me.
Sorry, I'm
I
still
want to
reeling
get
from
to
the
know
fact that
you,
I've taken a life.
but I do not like
Goddamn,
being
can
not
we give
myself.
them their body back so we don't have to?
Fine. 1 second. He blinks out of existence. All of you watch as walking up behind you. Listen, okay, let's go back. As he kind of waves his hand, all of you are back in front of Transport 55 aboard your own ship. And I will say we are out of initiative.
Are we in our own bodies?
You are not in your own bodies yet.
One more switch.
Keep going.
4 more years.
Immediately just...
See, again, like, no filter, it's like, can I find me to switch box? No.
Oh.
Shut up.
I'm a lot more fun in my own body.
But that's not the point.
Are
Listen.
you saying I'm not fun?
You're
I
fun.
think you're
I
fun.
just
I
don't
think you're
like
lots of fun.
them having a mental breakdown.
I don't
Well,
know how to
that's the
speak.
point.
In
Do
my
you
own
know
body.
your own crew? Do you know your friends?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
I'm so nervous
They're
and anxious all the
sheltered.
time, and I think I'm a fraud.
Well,
I studied this for years and years
my
and years, and I think I'm a
gosh.
fraud.
Frog.
why
Fraud.
do you... Fraud?
Here,
Frog?
this'll
Do you have
help.
a lift?
I reach into Gibbon's bag and hand you the dead rat. Eat this.
No.
You have done it before.
Where'd that come
I
from?
didn't eat the rat. Don't eat the rat. I will shoot you. Your actual body.
I'm
Hey,
actually
hey,
interested
wait
to
till
see the
I'm
rat
switched
at this
back.
point. I didn't know the rats were here.
There's only the one rat. There's no more rats.
No.
Only one.
Let's have a couple more rats.
You fraud.
A couple more rats immediately emerge from Val Opal's hands and just
Ooh,
scatter
can we
around.
do that with chinchillas and guinea pigs?
Guys,
No,
let's
you're
not
missing the
infest the
point.
ship.
Guys,
Now we
what's
have to get a
wrong?
cat.
Delicacy.
August, I am so sorry.
No, this is
Yeah.
amazing. I love. This is why I wanted this chaos. The entity looking at you guys just. Oh. Did you learn anything? Did you try anything? How well do you know each other? What kind of memories
He's really
are in there?
stealthy.
I learned that I hate you, Q.
Good. There we go. At least something to put on record. You think I do this for fun?
I know
Yeah,
all of their abilities now.
Hmm?
Well,
I
The
saw
abilities of
Paco's
the body that
entire
I know.
life,
See?
and even his before life, when he was
Do
his
you
mother.
understand how wild it was here that a new Federation
My brain
vessel
hurts.
launched, and within a short time, you guys got one of your bridge member crew killed?
Well, I mean, we weren't on the ship.
But
so.
that's the point. You are the
I
ship.
think he was trying to alleviate
Gosh,
tension by
Picard
adding a little
really
bit of
was the
humor.
one that showed me this. You're all Starfleet. To boldly go, you watch this, but full Admiral Picard, like from the data holodecks, like is staying before. To boldly go when no one has gone before is immediately back. He was just the best, and you guys just come on.
there's too many rules.
Yeah, I'd like to
Nah,
see
fair.
Picard in his prime go toe to toe with Gibbon Dawn Treader.
Oh, he could do it. I bet he could do it.
I don't know about that.
Mm.
No way he could do.
There's no way. Yeah.
This
anyway.
7 foot tall
Behemoth
body.
versus a dude. Picard was a human
Yeah,
man.
literally, he got in
Oh,
like
well.
his 20s. He got in a
I will
fight with
tie
a
your mouth
Nausicaan
shut.
and
Just-
like lost his entire
Can
heart.
we
He
do
had
like
to
a
take
group
one.
therapy?
So he's not.
No,
The
We're
whole
all
point is
fine,
you're
Val.
learning about
Not
each
him.
other.
you are fine.
How well do you know each other?
I saw
Do
his
you
entire
trust-
life.
Good. Do you trust him now?
No,
Why not?
Good.
Earlier I rolled a 9.
because
to
I
look
saw
at
him
Val's-
holding a gun with blood everywhere.
Exactly.
wow.
Oh shit! I've done that literally
No
all
shit.
the time.
Do you not remember me jumping and shooting someone in the mouth directly in front of you?
No, but as a core memory.
Oh,
Yeah.
that I will point out that was not a core memory. That
Oh.
was just memories.
Oh.
Sorry, let's do like a piece
Recon,
that your core
recon,
memories is
recon.
murder. No,
A new core
I don't know.
memory.
Val's just. No, this
Core
is just
memories
Val
is
like
wires.
not having a funky fresh
hurrah!
one.
Peace.
Anyway, our
I
ship's
immediately
named the
looked toward. I'm
Bagrats.
like, Tahima.
See-
You're not.
see, isn't that fun?
Tahima.
Isn't that fun
It
enough
is
for you?
fun, but like
I wish
I just want
to
you guys to
apologize
know
for any of my behavior, 'cause
there's
often
so
when
much
these things
going
happen,
on.
I'm
Okay,
able
wait.
to-
Here.
But Al, you can
Ghost.
talk
I
about
have
it
something.
later.
I'm breeding
That I can do.
chinchillas.
I don't know if
Breeds
I
and
will.
children.
I
be
will
able to
look
in my
into
own
Val's
body.
memories and perform at whatever
It's
I
not a
can
big deal.
remember as stand-up comedy for the
Okay.
entire crew. Wouldn't that be
Whoever-
hilarious? A Vulcan's memories presented
That's
as like
the one-
comic
that's
material.
funny.
Meaning-
Listen, you see at this
Let
point,
me know.
Q,
We'll
as
talk
rightly
about it
named,
later.
Q sits down in front of Bagarette's. I just want to make sure there's so much going on. I promised Picard I would look out for Starfleet, but I'm not the bet. It's a whole thing. To cut to the chase, so much is going on that your little brains could not comprehend. And I mean a lot. And I can't just tell you what's happening, but so much is happening with Starfleet and you guys. And if you don't act like you're all one big, I don't know, unit,
Yeah, they're gonna
entity.
scrub the program. I know.
No, worse.
Not the.
But you won't believe me, because again, that's why I gotta start with this.
What, they have chips implanted in our brains and they're gonna kill all of
They
us.
tried that years ago, don't worry.
Yeah, it would've been fucking radical.
This Vulcan would have been fucking radical.
Yeah, 'cause you
Very
still have Would
monotone.
have been fucking radical.
Alright. He waves his hand, all of you are back in your own bodies.
Oh, thank God.
I checked the rats immediately.
No, 3 escaped!
Ugh.
No.
Seeing you have such a time in my body was gross.
You just gotta try to get to learn, right?
I'm a healthy person.
I mean, I've.
Are you?
Yeah.
Dude, I saw what you did to that guy outside the bar. That's why I'm here.
Which bar?
Having unlocked the memory for you, you watch outside the Comet Bar,
I kind of want to know if that's what set that.
Black Opal. You watch yourself, or that I did do this outside the bar. There's a figure who is shrouded. They've got a hood up and a bit of a hollow camo going in front of their face. Turns, they hand you a key card, what looks like, and you watch 2 of your arms and walk away.
Interesting.
So do you see now why I was upset?
This is Captain McTavish. Is everyone back in their own bodies?
Oh yeah, we could.
Affirmative.
We actually we didn't really convince anyone to do anything. He just did it on his own. But
No,
yes,
we had to deal with a lot worse. We assume Q has been around the ship. Just everyone be cool. Ship-wide communication. Confidence, this is Captain McTavish. We should be being transported back, of course, to Starfleet at Earth in any moment. We're going to take an extra 24-hour leave for anyone who needs it. That is all. Comms end. What would you guys like to do at this moment? As just
what's
in
the city for
Dana, that was
San Francisco.
radical. You should figure out how to do that in your own body. And if you'd like to train, I'd love to train with you.
No, thank you.
But I mean, you crushed that. You
No, thank
fully
you.
broke that guy's skull. It was awesome. There was blood.
No, thank you.
everywhere.
No, thank you.
It was
I
very
don't want to
so
think about it.
Listen, you're channeling your aggression right now. You're doing a great
No,
job.
thank you.
No,
That's perfect.
great.
doing good, doing good.
Okay, fine. I go back off
Is
my
Q
Trish.
still here?
I thought it was very
Q is gone at this moment.
intimidating.
Actually, before I go to find Trish, I would double check to make sure everything that was our responsibility is successfully fixed.
Weapons are all back online. Thanks to everyone. You guys were able to get the primary. The Alpha shift was able to reload up torpedoes. And the bridge crew was able to successfully navigate a space battle with a Breen ship while Q was also being a dick on the bridge. A lot of stuff happened, really. As everyone is starting that, like, walking through ship, people are talking like, oh, my head kind of hurts. Like, I feel like I want to be taller. Is that weird? At one point, you pass this dude who's like rubbing his face and just like, I don't know what I did and I'm worried now. Like, and after a moment you find Trish, who is at the bar already. I'm gonna make a quick check. Trish is 5 shots in, and you see, let's go.
Look like a piece of shit.
I was inside of a fucking robot half of the day.
Sounds like my idea of a good night.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You see, she grabbed for the road. You see the first officer, Katira, kind of comes on the house, like gives you a bottle.
Pinot Noir. Good stuff. No, Gibbon would say Pinot Noir. Let's go.
Trish doesn't say a word, just go, close enough. Fade to black there.
Yeah,
just full.
exactly.
The following time aboard the Confidence, everyone gets a bit of downtime. The official report, actually, that McTavish sent out, or that people would see, had a bit of a system malfunction. The ship is fine now. The crew all knows what happened, but Starfleet as a whole is not aware that a Q incursion occurred aboard your ship earlier. I will then
I have a suggestion
yeah.
to the team if they would like it. There was this ritual my friends would do on Vulcan. Well, we would leave Vulcan and go to a conservatory aquarium, and we would take ingestibles.
So you'd eat edibles and go to an aquarium?
Yes.
What an L response and nowhere close to a vowel. All right.
No, excuse you.
No.
If
Alice says Skilly Cat would never take drugs.
I would never take one.
Kind of.
Val, are you a stick in the mud or not?
Vulcan.
Val is not a good Vulcan, it seems. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because, okay, side note, this is Al. I wanted Val to be that you guys realize Val is terrible at being a Vulcan.
Yeah.
Secretly.
She sucks. No,
Yeah.
I love her as a character.
Yeah,
But like,
This is fun.
oh.
As a true Vulcan, you would get in so much
I'm
trouble.
attempting to logically team bond after a.
So your suggestion is to get high. Here's what's gonna
And
happen.
look at fish.
You're gonna get high. You're gonna start thinking about that guy's blood splattering on your/Black Opal's face. You're gonna spiral.
I've
We're all gonna have
had
a
enough-
bad trip.
I understand that I've had enough unquote trips to know that I would not focus on bad things.
Mm.
Right, and you've had all those after taking your first life.
That is quite logical.
All I'm saying, as he's talking, he's popping like 8 tabs. All I'm saying is, this is not a good idea for you to do.
You
right
put
now.
one in a rat's mouth and then eat
Yeah,
the rat.
exactly. Pulling out the bones like a toothpick. You don't want to get high right now. It would not end well.
What is
I heard that they have a beautiful aquarium.
Oh shit, let's go.
the San Francisco Aquarium?
I'm down.
Just go to the
There's like
ocean.
space whales in it.
Please.
Actually, there is a full. It is not a exhibit, but rather a live feed you can watch from the aquarium of some of the whales that were brought back by crew of the Enterprise that has now some of the descendants. But of course, they're like, we're not gonna do any aquariums. That we just have a fun live feed to track them. Like, so you guys are like, oh, whales. But
We
again,
used to hunt those things for blubber. Yeah. That would have been so
Yeah,
so-
and they literally went extinct.
It would have been
because
so
of it.
fun.
you see,
Knows no
this
bounds.
tour guide, this rather interesting looking Vulcan. Years ago, the crew of the Enterprise was able to bring them back from extinction.
Yeah,
Would you like to
yes.
learn more about this?
Yeah, are they off the endangered list?
Yeah.
Currently, they are no longer an endangered species on Earth Archives.
Guys, next time we have a day off, I know what we're gonna do.
Sir, are you
No.
suggesting you want to hunt a
believe
previously
he's
endangered
suggesting
species?
to
The
seal
moral
it.
implications of this are
Sir.
highly irregular.
Are they currently moral? Are they currently?
There are several laws against the hunting of this species.
Well, that's
because
okay.
Then just say that from the start.
How about instead
Are you
we
all
go
here
see
for
whales?
a group?
No,
Yes. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight face.
I'm.
Please find your assigned group then.
Oh, was that not us, right? There's like 10
Are
of
you
us
with
here.
a school or institution?
We're
here.
with Starfleet.
You are Starfleet officers.
You are.
No, I look at me.
I am going to put
It
a
is
hand
an
on his
insane-
shoulder
I was
and
already
look
looking
at the
at you.
Vulcan.
Why are you not asking me?
He's a little bit slow to questions. We are here to learn more, and I apologize that we are a little too vocal around this group.
Why would you be so apologetic when you were high off your shit?
Do I have to roll a check
Please do.
to see how that came out?
This, I will let you know.
Val thinks that
He's
they're being
acting
very
high as
clear.
shit.
Whether
thinks
you
that they're
roll
being
really
very
high
clear,
or
and
really
instead
low, something
they
weird's
just-
gonna happen.
They like pat my chest and they're just drooling at him. Like,
Whether high or low, something wild's gonna happen.
I
You're gonna love it.
absolutely did not take any.
Nah, and you're just like, I'm here for.
well, because here's the
experience.
deal.
Okay,
The amount that
okay,
I took
right.
to kill a human,
Is
and
it
I'm
a
just
constitution check?
giggly.
Yeah, actually, it's
That's
not.
an 18.
18. You have gone way more Vulcan into the point of
Oh, you act like an elf.
no, you are like a hardcore like everything I need to say I can say with one look. And like and so you think you're talking, but it's just like Val puts a hand on Gibbon's chest and just Are you also with Starfleet?
Yeah, they're pretty slow, but it's an outreach program we've started.
I want a group persuasion check at disadvantage as all of you are just standing here.
No, because listen, it's grow up with confidence.
Nat 20.
On a disadvantage?
On disadvantage? The disadvantage is because enough people have they're on a trip, and I will say it's not bad. It's only a DC 10.
Can I have it be a
not 15.
performance check?
Uh,
Try to be
unfortunately not.
Dang it, that's an 8.
8.
Wait, 9.
A 9, 9, 13. Oh no.
That's the first time I've ever rolled a nat 20.
Oh
the other
no.
one was a 7.
No, baby's for that
7 no.
Well, that 20 goes in the trash.
Plus 1, 8.
So,
8. And Val, what'd you get at disadvantage?
Persuasion? Actually, 15.
15.
Scatter!
Scatter!
I swoop a golden poi, and run away.
This Vulcan, peak athletic. Sir, that is belonging to the aquarium. You must return it.
Here, I trade! I toss him one of the dead rats.
Nice! All of you scatter out of the aquarium and have a great shore leave as this Vulcan who was like, what are you doing?
I scatter, I walk to the next room hallway with like you know, the hallway with the aquarium around, I just stare.
As the aquarium shore leave, the much needed after a Q incursion, and I will actually ask, as this kind of time's come to a close before we head back out on the Confidence, what is everyone's thoughts after what just happened? Or, like, is there anything your characters are currently, like, pondering or things to keep in mind?
I would probably search my whole room.
Yeah.
For just a
You
key
search your
card.
whole room. There's no keycard in here. I'll tell you on a passive, your room's perfectly clean.
Too clean.
I got it on. So the owl is comfortable. You know, has been standing in a kiddie pool her entire life, just got thrown into the 12-foot deep end, and has been attempting to stay above water, gets thrown back into the kiddie pool and went, what? When I wasn't drowning, that was kind of nice. What? You know? And so, is going to attempt to talk to Dahima privately.
Gotcha.
And, because the owl is a bad Vulcan, I think she would, just, like, go to the door and just be like, would you like to see the Golden Bridge? Pulls out a card. I've heard that it is quite scenic. And I totally got this from, why am I blanking on Sam's character, the robot?
Orson.
Orson.
ZRS3N.
Orson, what do I say to someone? You know, just, quite scenic and but if you want to, that's completely understandable, and have a nice day. Bye. I close the door.
You close the door. I will say, I'm going to make a bit of a check. Passing by in this moment, you see Commander Weston, one of your peers in the medical bay. That's right. Interesting. Heading to the Golden Gate Bridge. I was going to head to the laboratory to, make a better impression, but I guess we can all do what we want with our free time.
I suppose we can.
You fucking nerd.
I just hear
I'm not
Kevin's voice in the back of my head. Fucking nerd.
Sorry, that was Lincoln not being able. I hate people like that.
Weston walks off
That's why
and
we
just
sat
gives that, like,
Yeah, literally.
I suppose when one of us dies alone, they'll be regretting it, won't they?
it's a shame that Vulcan solo death rates are so high then.
Being racist now, are we?
Not at all. Merely stating a fact and saying, I wonder what ship I'll transfer you to when I'm Chief Medical Officer.
Interesting.
She's gonna
With
leave.
that, I immediately pitch the Chief Medical Officer. Not like
Guys, I was talking to Sydney.
No, but it's
You mean?
basically texting Megan's character, like, if there is ever an opportunity where I can come and help you upon the bridge, please let me know. I would love to be of an assistance. This is me saying, can I guest star next
If you want to guest star on Sunday night, go for it, for sure. Guest star to get in some brownie points. I will say,
Guest star tonight.
I will tell you, as the confidence
It
gets
is a Sunday night! I'm sorry!
What?
Could I do... Is Megan in the first one?
in a second.
Well, bummer, dude.
Guess Weston's getting the promotion. I'm kidding, that'd be so mean.
Sorry, you have a real life conflict? Sucks.
So our
Game
fantasy
sucks.
game, you get to be demoted. Wow, that was a wild roll.
Speaking of demotion.
All of you, Captain McTavish is going to give a shipwide announcement before the Confidence leaves. Crew of the Confidence, this is Captain McTavish speaking. Earlier we were made aware, due to some of the investigative work of an ensign aboard the ship, of a Klingon warlord of times past known as one Nakik Drum. As you may be aware, Nakik Drum was reported dead almost 20 years ago, but due to recent emergence of interesting, shall we say, reports of star bases being attacked by what was thought to be random mercenaries and pirates, do seem to be the digital footwork of one Drum. Many of you may know him by his name that he has chosen for himself among the common language to be Robert the Terrible. We will be, of course, heading towards the edge of the neutral zone into Klingon space to investigate, as well as please be advised, for those of you in the security and tactical teams, that we are sending information about the current mass breakout of about 2,100 of his past crew. We will be, of course, investigating planets on the way, but seeing as how we are one of the only Constitution-class ships currently in the Alpha Quadrant, we will be taking control of this mission. Godspeed, McTavish out. Basically, so, like, in a few sessions, there might be some fun, like, not full group, but, like, wow, things are happening that really, really affect everyone, kind of like what just happened with Q. But, so that you're all aware. That's the name he chose to be understood, like, his English. Klingon is Nakik Drum, this warlord who, I should say...
Yeah, the kick drum. We've all learned about him.
No, I'm saying...
Horrifying warlord way back when the Federation was still a part of, like...
From the pirates who don't do anything.
A character who's playing a reflavored Lawrence Cucumberon.
Yeah, I know.
It's so fun. Basically, no, Nakik Drum is old enough back when the Klingon Empire did not have some of its current peace treaties with the Federation. When these treaties came out, Nakik Drum was a insurgent who went against the Klingon Empire, kind of saw this as dishonor, did something though very dishonorable and modified augmentation and cybernetics into their body to keep themselves alive to a Klingon, which is a huge disgrace. You should die honorably, die with honor. But Drum went around and started to make a name as this Klingon Empire, crazed fanatic to bring back the good old days, shall we say, when the Empire was really, of course, this big name in the galaxy. Chose, of course, Robert the Terrible, something that any person who spoke Common could call him as, and rallied good number of Klingons to his side. It did, of course, that most of you would know, he didn't have a great influence, thankfully. He really only had the one ship, but that was about 20 years ago. Who knows what has changed? You all, of course, will get that information. That's something that people can do in the background or start to think about or prepare for. What other things do people want to do, though, on the ship before you guys kind of get your next assignment?
I think I would contact Captain McTavish.
Mm-hmm.
Against every desire in my body. But I think I would just contact him and just be like, I'm not sure how much, I don't even know if this is anything, but I just figured I need to voice it. There was a cadet that was originally assigned to be the pilot of the Confidence.
Hilton.
Yeah.
Why don't you meet me in my personal quarters? He'll invite you so that you can have the conversation more like in his personal little, what we'd call office by the bridge.
Sweet.
Ready room.
Ready room, thank you.
Ready room?
Ready room.
Nice.
Yeah. Sitting down, McTavish kind of takes that stance. Please continue.
Yeah. So I mean, this might be nothing, but I just figured as it might be something. As far as the Orion pirates that were able to find us and hijack the ship, I'm thinking that they would have had to have inside information on where we were, and I don't know much about the systems. I don't know what kind of a glitch happened with Cadet Hilton and his system, but if there's anything that would have allowed them to get in and stay in and know where we were, I don't even know if that's possible. I truly am shitting out in the dark right now, but I just figured I had to voice it. I don't know how to look into it myself.
No. Commander Dawn Shredder, shit away. I appreciate it.
All the time. Chronically. So to speak, metaphorically.
I was going to say we got a med bay for that.
No, I was fully, I'm good.
Thank you, Commander. We are, of course, interested with Hilton. We've yet to receive back word from Starfleet. Currently is under court-martial, going through some more of the academy training.
Permission to speak freely, Commander?
Granted.
I think it's a good thing Hilton didn't end up on this ship. Whether or not he was the problem with the
Frickin'
Orion
right.
pirates, he's truly a stick in the mud. Would not have enjoyed, even as we don't get along some. I don't think you would have liked him either, sir.
Not at all. Don Threader, I appreciate it. And
Threader?
I'll let you aware.
Sorry, what was...
Don Threader?
Yeah, okay, yeah, just...
I appreciate your input. I'll let you know we're, of course, investigating. We find it rather odd that there's a lot of events that don't make sense.
You're telling me.
As members of Strike Team, of course, I just expect you all, please be aware we might need to call on you in the coming days. For now, we're currently heading to a trio planetary system. We'll probably need your help in sending a team down to one of them. It's hard to say that in Scottish accent. Rathotskar would be the name. Be advised, it should be a pretty fun voyage, hopefully, but at this point he's gonna stop. Commander Gibbon, being a chief officer yourself, have you had any dealings with Ensign Turner? Lily Turner.
To be honest, sir, that name doesn't even ring a bell for me.
Current pilot.
Have I? Is this...
Probably not.
Okay, yeah, just...
It's like, that's a name that may be doing other piloting classes back at the academy once or twice.
So it's like, oh, maybe, but like, didn't know.
A lecture hall type class where you maybe heard that, and so it's that deep memory of like, yeah, I guess.
Can't say that I have, sir.
Right, it only stands to reason. I tell you this as a pilot yourself. I find it a bit odd that when Cadet Hilton should have stood to gain a piloting position, that one Lily Turner is suddenly available for the position. All the right qualifications. Especially since I can't say I know too many that know about her.
I will say as a precaution, I don't know if you read our logs from Alkali, but...
Did.
We did have run-ins with Shapechanger there. So,
yeah.
I don't want to imply anything. I don't know enough about the situation, but... If...
As far as I can understand, there's no way they're Shapechanger. Currently, some of our crew were in the other's bodies early. You understand the Q scenario. Prophets forbid that it's a Shapechanger, a changeling, but it's not to say I'm not too wary of everyone on this crew and their loyalties.
For sure. Do you want me to kill her?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Just let me
know. As this kind of like conversation, Ed McTavish just gives you that nod, and you realize it was that just kind of, hey, I want to make you aware of this. Mm-hmm. This is something I've been concerned as head of strike team. I want to kind of fill you in on maybe this because this could prove useful.
McTavish. I got this for you. I pull out a little patch of a lily of the valley, the same kind of flower that I have on my. I'm not gonna get you a whole coat. Those things are fucking expensive, but you're not that bad.
Putting this down to give a right.
Still a piece of shit though, sir. And I walk away.
Respectively, you're shit too. Kind of like calling after, but he takes it. We'll see if he keeps it. I guess.
spent a long time making that.
It's gonna be so cool. I love the idea. Like, hey, Gibbon, we're all heading to the bar. You want? Not yet.
I'm working on manly things.
Gibbon
is I was just making a patch last night.
Yes.
It's fun. I don't know.
Gibbon, you sent off. And is there any last things people want to look into on the ship before we really head to the next mission? Yeah, Val.
So I've been kind of stewing over the situation as well. The fact that this question, is it common knowledge that this person got pilot position?
Oh, well, they're the pilot. They're
out of nowhere.
The ensign that is on call for any and all piloting right now.
But who knows if we would have a sneaking suspicion because we haven't been
That
brought
is
into
true.
For you, it's not like, oh yeah, Hilton got knocked.
Yeah,
okay, cool, another person.
Well, and then I'd probably pass on to you guys when I come back from speaking with Commander. Is it Commander or Captain McTavish? Captain McTavish. That, he has that suspicion as well.
Mm-hmm.
But then I would also bring up, like, it might be a similar thing with our beloved Greenie here, where shit hit the fan and somebody else swept them under the rug to get them in. So if that's the case, I don't want to go around. We've got to have tact here, because if we start a witch hunt, Dahina's out.
I will say, yeah, all of you get that memory and recollection of, oh yeah.
Not to say we shouldn't be aware, but whatever we do, we've got to do carefully, because Dahina's in a similar situation.
Very true.
Understandable. Right.
You do like them rogues.
I wish to apologize for my behavior when I was not in my own body.
You're good.
It was uncalled for.
Granted, you've not done emotions, so getting thrown into somebody's body who does emotions, you could have had a sort of breakdown in any of us.
That is true.
I'm just glad you weren't in me.
Man, a rage breakdown? That would have been intense.
It would have been a lot.
So cool.
That would have been catastrophic.
You would have killed more than just one.
I'm gonna ask Val in this moment. Do you think you have your emotions and mind in check?
It's kind of like when you're making fudge. It has to sit perfectly still in order for it to set properly. And the slightest movement can cause ripples. It is going to still be a good fudge, but there's now ripples and cracks, I believe. And it's scaring her.
What have you been doing making chocolate?
Elmore makes
Yeah, you're a Vulcan.
Oh,
Val,
yeah!
Would you come make me a charisma saving throw at disadvantage?
Yay.
Let me check my stats
Saving
first.
throw.
I get a +3 with advantage.
So does that mean it's flat?
Would that be flat then?
It is flat. You love to see it.
Is that an at-one?
Should
to
I
see it.
tell
You
the
love
number?
to see it.
Or
Go
should
ahead.
it remain a mystery?
We'll let it be a mystery.
If that response, it's low.
It's a 4.
All of you watch. Val is very... Again, I apologize for my behavior. I apologize for not keeping my emotion in check. All of you watch. Val's body arcs, eyes roll back up in the head, and you pass out.
Are they? Is she spasming or just
Hey, we need a
unconscious?
med.
Spasming.
I'll just bring
Alright.
Checking her
at bay.
down.
Go
checking
for it.
her
Make a
pulse.
medicine
Who
check
meds
real
the
quick.
med
If you,
How do I do that?
medicine will be on your list of some of the proficiencies you have access to. So it's just figuring
And
out...
If that doesn't work, I have something I can try.
Yeah.
Okay. Where do I find literally anything? Okay.
You're good. No, it's Prism Scroll. It's always that like user interface of like, oh
JK,
right,
if you want to bring a med cart to this location.
JK.
8.
8. The owl's body is going through extreme duress and pressure, almost as if they were. Dehina, you have a bit of understanding of this. A lot of emotions are being put forth, and when Vulcans don't do that, they usually keep it all in check. It's as if, hey, not only is this garden hose ever set to the mist setting, it's now set to every single setting, and 400 gallons of pressure are trying to burst it out. Yeah.
I punch her in the temple. Full unconscious.
Please make me an attack roll.
You can't feel anything if you're not able to feel
Can't
shit.
feel anything if you're dead.
That's a... Would it be too metagamey to ask if just a fist is going to be in... Like, should I use my
Like,
spear
are
and,
you-
like... I'm gonna hit her either way. It's a 25.
I will
But,
let you know.
Or
Are
23.
you just like using like a knuckle?
Yeah, it would just be like...
Give me an
full on, like-
insight check.
Okay.
Give me an insight check.
So the to hit is a 23. Insight
Okay.
on that is gonna be just an 11.
11. If she's not unconscious, Val's about to die.
I'm hitting her with my spear.
Spear.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to use any charges?
Yeah, 3.
All 3? Go for it. Roll. That's a
So-
lot of D8.
Okay, my
Val, how many
maximum's
hit points you
25.
got? Yeah.
I have 18 currently, my maximum is 25,
25.
so don't deal more than 50, please. Okay, thanks.
When the punches are
It's okay. I'm actually gonna roll it on here because I have to roll 40,
Oh, yeah.
48
Do you know about that rule yet?
plus 1d6
If, you take...
plus. I would no longer be raging, so it's just plus 5.
So
for
my
both.
total is 25.
So
right?
d8, 1, 2, 3,
If you
4,
take damage, that
and
is
then
double your total.
1d6.
Instantly die. So if I took 50 points of damage, I would be dead.
Okay, so that is 70. Doesn't matter radiant to just regular.
No.
Okay, sweet.
High elf technically
So-
doesn't matter.
That is 17 on the die plus 3 plus 2. So that's 22 points of damage.
Ouch.
I think I just like kick my
Mine's
spear
4.
up and just like as you're on the floor, so I like
Just like the
it's like I'm sweeping.
It's literally.
like the hilt.
I will let you know.
Bonk.
You have just saved Val's life. It's no longer need to make a death saving throw.
Okay.
You clock unconscious. I will say non-lethal. It's that, like, I'm not trying to kill. I'm not lowering hit points to kill. It's, I'm hitting in the head hard enough to put you out. You clock the owl unconscious. Immediately, all energy stops. All shaking, all everything. You get that, like, there's nothing else in there because the conscious mind is now deep in subconscious when you're unconscious. What would you guys like to do?
So do we have a med cart on the way?
On the way.
I'm gonna make a check. Medcart eventually arrives after about a minute.
Yeah, if she's out, I'm not worried about timeline.
I just scoop and then sprint.
Immediately, this ends in Patty. You see this. Actually, also an Andorian is just like, all right, what's going on? This
feeling emotions.
Commander Val. She's a Vulcan.
No,
body swap into me, who just freely uses them.
Oh no. Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I knocked her
Then
out,
read into
so.
my brain.
Immediately rushes to the med bay. Get Val onto a bed. You watch as shuffling over. What seems to be the problem here?
Emotions swapped into my body. I use my emotions freely.
Big old tricorder whips out. Starts scanning. Oh, this isn't good.
Delved too deep into my brain to try and find information, and it came up with a crap ton of emotions. So,
do you guys know if she's participating in her culinar?
You're what? No.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking
Vulcan
about.
ritual? Well,
Is that the one where you eat weed and
purging
then
of
go
the... No.
Oh, well, if you did that.
Yeah, we got really high in an aquarium, like
You got her high?
6 hours. Yeah, she was the one who suggested we.
That was her idea. She was like, "Hey, let's do this cultural ritual."
As a medical professional, I suggest we need to get her to Vulcan immediately.
It works for me. Truly, I could not care less.
I don't.
Please care. She's gonna die.
Oh, well.
Well, we did.
She has to get your job
Say
first.
we're gonna go on a mission.
Please, that's what you want. You need to quit so he can posthumously
This
award her the
is
position.
The posthumous award about I awakened.
I just hit my comm badge. Commander McTavish, can we have... How far away is Vulcan?
Right now, you're, again, leaving Earth. It's basically they could stop on the way for you guys. It's kind of nice. Vulcan's on the way, thankfully.
Okay, Captain McTavish, Strike Team's going to have to request that we take a slight detour to Vulcan. Commander Val is straight up going to die if we don't get her purged of her
Right,
emotions
warp
or
to
some
factor
shit.
3. We should be there within a couple hours. All right.
Yep.
Started feeling emotion. Hasn't done their ritual. We need to get him to.
As
I Miss Muppet. Keep her on the drip.
keep her on the drip. Give her the good shit. Immediately.
As I'm not a medical officer, like I am.
Don't do it.
Give her so many.
You try to
opiates.
use words from when you were in Val's where
Val.
you're like, that drip.
Me just looking for potential.
The owl in
hotties.
your own head.
Uh-oh. I genuinely just wanted to have like a funny little moment, and now it's
You are standing. What do you think you're standing on?
This is my subconscious.
Mm-hmm.
I would be standing on Vulcan soil.
How logical. You hear this. You see yourself.
Wow.
Hello, madam. We have much to discuss if we are not to die.
Understood.
It's logical that you brought us to what we assume to be our most favorite place in the galaxy.
And you see as it kind of like melts around, it, you know, for the reader, you know, it's like expects to be, oh, the home we saw earlier. No, it's actually this tiny little cave that has definitely been a teen hangout. Very much multi-purposed into a way to try and express emotion in a logical way of let us not do this in front of others, but also having the human friends that are like, you need to express it in a healthy way, which Val doesn't understand.
No, you see, Val.
This is where she learned to...
This cave is not a healthy expression.
Is it not?
The only logical is having no emotion. Seeing as how you are the part of us with the emotion, it is only logical. Pulls out a phaser. That you die.
Would it only be logical for me to state my case?
that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Thank you all so much for playing. Thanks so much for watching in the future. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.
Woo!